Smooth! Smooth! Mission of the day, Smooth. You okay? Come on in here, man. It's almost time. It is almost time. Nana! What? Listen, William, I was watching the game right along with everybody else. It was a good game, actually. Uh, Although I want to see them play under better field conditions since everybody's slipping and falling a lot. Uh, Green Bay may be a little overrated. But actually, I underrated the Eagles, actually. I think Saquon Barkley is, if he stays healthy, he's going to make a difference. It's going to be a tough season, fam. Oh, my God. The competition's going to be out there waiting for we don't play the Eagles, I don't think, this year on the regular schedule. Anyway, NFL 2024 is underway. Thursday had Friday night games. Are you kidding me? Awesome stuff. 49ers Week 1 versus Jets predictions. You make the call. Like we always do traditionally on Ronbo Sports. Friday nights is the night where we talk about what we go do, how we go have it done, and why we go win it. There are times, though, when we do say, Red Eye. Anyway, there are times we actually do say things like, "Nah, we're in trouble, man." Every now and then. So anyway, Niners versus Jets has had pregame storylines though, rolling ever since the NFL 2024 schedule became public. Anyway, right? The two teams in this matchup are also fully acquainted with each other. Also, many levels on so many levels. Coaching, players, philosophy, personnel, especially schemes. See, Kyle, and I'm talking Salah, man. I don't know what to. I do have one point. I'll point that out for you in a second. Tonight, the phones we're going to go for your take and predictions on what you're expecting from the Niners versus Jets to open the 2024 season for San Francisco. You'll find. Right there, see that bottom of the screen? There you go. Yeah. You'll see all the directions you need to call in here, and let's talk some 49ers football. See, here's what always matters for the 49ers. Who's not hurt and who is hurt. This has been the story the whole time. Yeah, last Super Bowl, yeah. Said Dre Greenlaw. Anyway, and I know everybody says, "Hey, man, you guys always crying about your players being hurt and everything like that's a big thing." Well, hell, the team you played had some hurts too. Fine. Normally, I don't yield any goddamn body when it comes to talking crap. But in this case, that's probably right. Anyway, if this is Thursday's practice, it did not participate. Unicros Molis, you know about him, his knee. D. Winters has got an ankle thing going on. Limited participation in practice. Aaron Banks. Aaron Banks, I understand he's got a metal cast or some brace on his finger somehow. Isaac Rurindo, the groin again. I thought it was it was a hamstring last time. Now it's a groin. Talanoa Hufanga, they're going to keep very careful watch on that knee. He was out there. I saw some film of him being out there. He didn't seem like he was having any problems. He wasn't limping or anything like that. Jawan Jennings has got an ankle thing going on. Christian McCaffrey, they've got to officially list that now as a calf Achilles injury. But McCaffrey's done. Everybody know, man, I don't expect nothing less than what I always do. Give me the ball. So McCaffrey's expecting regular workload Monday or Sunday. Monday night. Yeah. So I guess he's okay. But you know what? This time I don't really worry about that because the fact of the matter is Jordan Mason, I have no fears of him playing. Full participation in practice, of course. The newbie linebacker Tatum Bethune, ankle, he's out there. Spencer Burford wants to get back out there before everybody just falls in love too much with that right guard spot. Spencer, it's too late, man. Pooney's taking your job already. You can just go ahead and just stand by if you're needed. It's over. Mitch Wisnowski back. Oh, that's so important because, yeah. Although Mitch has now got a backup. I don't think anybody picked up the kid that the 49ers let go as far as kicking. Jets, I got to look at them too. Thursday practice. Here's the thing, man. The Jets had one person who did not practice. When you look at our list, and on a weekly basis, we got guys out all the time. Jets had a guard named Wes Schweitzer. His hand, he didn't work out. That's it. Everybody else is, and that roster's already got some depth and scary people on it already. Limited participation in practice. Tackle Tyrone Smith, not injury related, resting for full participation in practice. Cornerback Jarek Bernard Converse. He had a groin thing going on. No worries with that. Tackle Max Mitchell, shoulder, he's back. Guard Xavier Newman Johnson, shoulder. Wide receiver Mike Williams. The only people on this list that I really, you know what though, fam? This is the first year that I am not worried about other teams' receivers. I like our secondary this year a lot. Like I'm trying to remember the last time I liked our secondary, and this is like, man, here's the thing, though. As I'm going through the net looking for the temperature of this game and how it's going, various NFL minds are taking it, I found some things that are really common conclusions and said by way too many people. If you're a 49er fan, you ain't appreciate what's being said around the net about the 49ers versus the Jets. You just ain't. I see a lot of, I think the Jets go to San Francisco and beat the 49ers. You know what, though? I must say, when everybody else was whooping and hollering about the 49ers going to beat the Jets by lots of points, I said, oh, come on now. I don't know. That Jets defense is mean. So, I'm like Kyle said, you got to temper your expectations on this game. Get ready for a good game. And the 49ers probably, they may pull it off. But do I use the word, the operative word here, may pull it off? Analysts think they're ready to show the world, like, hey, we got a quarterback now. We can go play. We actually can compete. Like us, everybody believes that defense is awesome and that Niners are going to struggle a little bit coming out of the gate. Not to the point where they will be there'll be reason to be worried about them necessarily long term. But fam, make no mistake, the Jets ain't nobody's joke. That's gonna be rough. Just a little bit of struggle early on with all the stuff they dealt with in August, for one thing. There's a love for New York coming up Monday night. People just love the Jets because the Jets have been pathetic for so long. They become the dark horse, the little train that couldn't. I said, oh, me? Come on, man. But there's a lot of love for New York coming up Monday night, people. People just like this Jets team. So plenty of folks are taking the Jets. And you know how they've suffered. They have suffered so. You got to understand the sentiment. I do. I just wish they were playing somebody else. If they was playing the Rams, the Hawks, somebody like that, hey, go Jets! Come on, Jets! Come on, Jets! No. Everybody seems most concerned about the Niners' first ballot Hall of Fame big bad silverback that wasn't in camp. And fam, have you realistically looked at that? Trent ain't did a damn thing in how many weeks? I mean, he's been working out everything I know, but still, that ain't football. Some of this combination of the Niners can be laid a bit, though. How about some concern for a 37-year-old quarterback coming off an Achilles tear? Last time he played meaningful football was how long ago? Okay. So Aaron ain't going to be, he may not be all that. Good testing coming out, though, for the gate for Aaron Rodgers, for him to be able to face the Niners team. They'll get a real litmus test there. The 49ers are no joke either on defense. They just got to figure out the Niners' defensive line because they have a lot of different pieces that are going to be bringing a mysterious rage. Aaron knows about that rage, though, don't you, Aaron? Aaron, only the names have changed. There is no protection for the innocent. I'll make you the innocent. Also, they got another DC. The Jets going to have everything figured out in this first week? I don't think so. This is the only thing I'm leaning on. We've all heard about the adjustments the Jets have made to the offensive line to protect Rodgers. But ironically, Rodgers will see the same defender that took him out last season in the name of Leonard Floyd. How disgusting is that for Rodgers? He's going to lose sleep about that Monday, Sunday night, should I say? His little brand, and first series is a brand new shiny Jets quarterback. Boom. Here's Leonard Floyd. Bam. I don't want to wish injury on nobody, though. A number of NFL people do not believe the Jets' offensive line is going to be settled, but it's a very different place than where it was last year. But, fam, the Jets' line is much improved, and they're going from one of the worst assemblies of quarterbacks that have ever came through New York City to a first ballot Hall of Famer. Aaron's got to come out there and show us he's still a first-round ball. You just don't stay that way. If that was the case, Deshaun Watson should have came into Cleveland and just tore ass. Did he do that? No. But that Jets team, fam, their roster scares me, fam. It's really loaded. Get ready for the Jets. They got depth. We don't. We're top-heavy for the first time. Well, we're top-heavy more than usual this year. The Jets really should be ready to win for that reason. But look, in confidence, this thing, they don't need to be worried. Looking past Aaron Rodgers' dramas was the fact that the Jets coach, Robert Saleh, is playing. He's playing his dude, his mentor, his former boss, Kyle Shanahan. And, these guys played. They called these plays for each other how many years? 4 years. Oh, man, Saleh went and got Solomon T, Javon Kinlaw, DJ Reed, who we should have never let get away. These guys are out there seeking revenge, fam. You know how people do. You get off one team and you can come back and play them again. You play your best football. Why? Because you're overly inspired. Whatever they look like Monday night, they may not look like for the rest of the season. But playing against us, yeah, I'm going to tear some 49er. But get rid of me. Come back to haunt you. Have we seen DeForest Buckner more than once since he left? He had a good game, though, as I remember last. The other storylines go on and on, though, fam. Aaron Rodgers returns after his devastating Week 1 last season, thanks to Leonard Floyd, as I mentioned, who now plays for the Niners. Also faces a team who passed him up in the 2005 NFL draft. Rodgers, I understand, is still hot about that. He's still mad. Candidly, he does speak about that. Jets are 4-point dogs, fam, versus the Niners. It's a kind of game you can't bet on. That's not a big spread. At the same time, you figure the 49ers are going to win if you are a 49er fan as I am. I see the world through nothing but red and gold glasses. Shanahan is 3-4 straight up in Week 1 games, and while Robert Saleh is 1-2, but you got to blame that on Robert Saleh's teams. The Jets. Come on, man. That's Robert Saleh's a better coach than that. Sorry, rosters are the reason there. Shanahan is entering this game with what has to be a bit of a nervous bomb. Be Shanahan in this. The man is facing an opponent who knows his tendencies too well that could make matters even worse. Remember that game versus the Falcons, fam, in 2019? Dan Quinn on the other side of the field. I don't know if it's just my imagination, and it could just be me, but did it look like Kyle was basically playing a vanilla offense? It really did. And he knows Quinn knows him. So I said to myself, okay, Kyle can go conservative sometimes just anyway. But he's going to do it now because he knows Quinn knows what he's going to do before he even does it. Could Robert Saleh be on that same page? This is the only thing that concerns me. And by the way, fam, Breece Hall. Aren't we that team that I loved to watch people run last year? Breece is out to make a bigger name for himself on Monday night. Breece notched 1,585 yards from scrimmage behind a bad offensive line with a quarterback who didn't know a damn thing about football. You know Hall finished, he got hurt, right? He finished the 2023 campaign with 357 rushing yards and 4 total TDs in his final 3 games last season versus the Commanders, Browns, and Patriots. Fam, the Browns and Patriots got a run defense. It's solid. Breece carved them up like a turkey. I'm talking about a holiday bird. No run blocking. Quarterback is not going to help, and Breece tore him up. Oh, man, that Hall has help up front, behind, center. Family, my question is, have we learned to stop the run? If we can stop the run, we can win this game. If we cannot stop the run, It is going to be a long Monday night. I'm not going to yield to this, and you know this, fam. 27-20 49ers, they pull this out. Inspired by the fact that Ricky Pearsall led back there with a bullet hole in his back. And big Trent Williams came back just in time because he was inspired by the fact that his boy got hurt. We are united. We are ready to fight. I mean, I'm looking at that. Oh, 27-20, I ain't moving. I'm scared to death. I don't want to lose Monday night. People are going to be saying, Rudy's going to be talking trash, and I hate. Rudy's got his own problems, though. Mr. Block Guy says, my D, O-lines, we must get, block, and we must gel, block, dominate. You're so right. Matty. Matty, yes.
I've been talking with you a little bit.
Matty.
Yeah, buddy.
Matty, man, you know, help me settle my nerves, man. I need some. What is that tea that people give you all the time to settle you down? I need some Matty S tea, man. Matty, tell me why we're going to win this game. Are you thinking we're going to win this game?
I do, because they had to make the trip all the way over here.
Yeah, then there's that.
Their locker room isn't really going as great as people would like to think.
You just pointed that out. That's two.
And we're really, I usually don't say this, but we're really fucking good.
That's 3 and 4. I love that.
You don't hear that from me much. So I try not to say that a whole lot.
No, but it's true. Tell the truth. It's fine. We are a good team. I just don't like the way this looks. Okay.
I know. No, I get it. No, they're good, Ronbo. No qualms about it. Like, we don't need to sleep on them. We don't need to, like, take anything for granted. Like, we need to go full tilt on them. But I think I'm gonna stay solid, and man, I think we got it. Now it's gonna be a long night.
I'm with you. As I say, fourth quarter, 27-20. Only because the Jets made a mistake, we picked them off, or took the ball away from them.
Versus everybody.
Listen, Don Burr, I gotta tell you. Listen, I wish you luck though. Sunday night.
Yeah.
All right, I'm with you on that. I'll support you. All right, beat the friggin' Rams. I want to backhoe to unbury them.
Yes, sir.
Go Don. Yeah,
I would agree. Yeah, we can all agree on that, I think.
I know. But Matty, go ahead with where you're going. I
just, like I said, you can't sleep on these guys. Aaron Rodgers, even though I feel like we're gonna dominate. I think I feel like it's gonna be one of those nights, our defense is just all over him. I feel like he's gonna have at least 2 interceptions.
Yeah. If he throws
he's going to look
one,
frustrated. He's going to throw the helmet on the sideline at least once in frustration.
And start yelling at his players. I love it. Aaron, and also at his last couple of years before he left New England, Brady yelling and screaming so loud on the sideline that the cameras trained over to see what the commotion's about. It was Brady going off on his receivers, and he had good reasons. His receivers sucked. And Aaron Rodgers he's got some good receivers, though, so I don't know if he'd be doing that, though. So.
Yeah. Well, and I don't think he's gotten enough chemistry, practicing with him in time to be giving him that kind of crap. Like
right?
Like man,
Manny, what would you say to him? If I was a receiver and he's yelling at me, hey, while you were in the Middle East, we were working out with another quarterback. Yeah. Okay, Aaron, calm down.
Time to go smoke some more ayahuasca.
While you were in Bora Bora, we were practicing.
God.
Yeah. So that's just what it is. So I'm feeling confident. Our defense is pretty solid. I'm just excited to see a real game, in real time, and like we're really here, Ronbo. Like we've been talking about it for months. Obviously, we had a long season last season, so our off season was short.
I know.
Yeah.
That concerns me too, Matty. Yeah. I hope these guys got enough juice to get inspired to go out there and play like they would had they had a normal rest, I'm hoping anger
Yeah.
fuels them too. Losing like they did in the Super Bowl. You got to get back there. Niners, you got to get back there one more time. Stop fooling around. You're a better team. You've been a better team the last couple of times, and you still found a way to give it back to the Chiefs.
It kills me. And that's just into the same team.
I know.
That's two different teams.
And Matty, no, the
4
Chiefs
years
were
apart.
but they weren't the team they were in 2019. The Chiefs were a smaller version of themselves.
That's the part that kills me, Ronbo. That's the part that kills me a little bit. Kind of, we beat ourselves in that game. Like everybody, it's obvious. I mean, what do you do? And then there's just some things that plagued us throughout that. The stupid green law running onto the field and
snap killers
tearing some shit. And it's like, man, come on. And then
CMC fumble.
That McCaffrey fumble.
What are the odds? McCaffrey's a money player.
And the only time he does it, big game, biggest game of the year. Like, oh my goodness, man.
Ray McCloud.
Like if we
fall on the ball, Ray.
Yeah.
Don't be a hero. Fall on the ball.
Oh, I forgot about Ray. Oh,
I did.
That's another.
And then you
horrible.
got Jake Moody's guaranteed missed kick.
Mm-hmm.
And
we lost by 3.
That too.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Everything we could do.
You yeah, well, and you reverse those mistakes. You cancel them out and say they didn't happen, then it went the other direction. Obviously, it's a win. So I mean, there's some bad luck there, but then there's some horrible play.
I just need that touchdown that we lost from McCaffrey. That's all I need. All the other mistakes, we can have those. We can have that, but not that. We don't go into overtime.
Yeah, I agree, buddy. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
And by the way, if you're not a 49er fan watching us,
one.
don't call me a whiner. Be in my position, in my shoes, and have a team like this that loses for reasons that have nothing to do with abilities. All right? Shut up, Rudy.
Okay, yeah, exactly. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it, Ronbo. They don't want to hear the truth. Well, they're just upset because their team didn't go to the Super Bowl. So, I get it.
Yeah. And so, Matty, that means we have to continue.
You got to kind of feel.
Oh, hey, Matty, I just
feel for him a little bit.
This is Friday night. We're supposed to get a score from you too. What's your number?
Oh shoot, buddy. Yeah. No, good looking out. I'll tell you. Yeah.
None of those teams have any expectations. That's why they don't say shit, because they don't have any expectations. So when you know that you're better than that,
hold it, because we're gonna run out of time.
You got something to say.
Okay. Go ahead, Matty. Give us a score.
Let's see. My score. I'm gonna go 32. No, I'm going to go 34-17.
Woo! Matty, I hope so. That's a lot of points to put on that Jets defense. Oh, I hope so. If we score 34 points, I can guarantee a win.
Absolutely.
We got to roll.
That's what I'm thinking, buddy. Yes.
Thanks, Matty. Always a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
I'll see you game time. I'm going to just sit back and watch the games on Sunday, but we'll watch those together. All right.
Sounds good, buddy. Have a good weekend.
Talk to you later.
All right.
Goes Matty. Road Ashley music. You Road Ashley, man. It's real I haven't seen your name in a long time. 49ers concerned with stopping the run. Nah. Road Ashley, if the beginning of the game I get proof the 49ers are going to stop that run, I'm going to be so delighted. Road Ashley says 28-17 or 31-14. Niners. Oh, I love the confidence. Where's mine? Get it, Ron. Double A, come on in, man, and explain your position on this game that's coming up Monday night.
What's up, Ronbo?
Worry, fears, anxiety, pressure. Getting up in the middle of the night, sitting in the front room, coming back to the bedroom, rolling around with my eyes open, trying to sleep. Getting up and pretending I can play the guitar and singing. Hey, Aaron, you know what, though? Go ahead and tell me why you think what you think. What's going to happen here?
Yeah, so I think when the kickoff starts, we're going to kick the ball to the Jets, and the Jets will have,
Oh, Aaron, so you're saying on the coin toss, we're going to go on defense first?
Well, okay. So So here's my hot take. We're gonna kick the ball to the Jets in the kickoff. Jets gonna take the ball on their 20, and on their
35.
hear me out, Ronbo.
Okay.
On their first play, Aaron Rodgers throws an interception
First play.
to Demo for a pick six.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
And that is my hot take.
All right. So there you go. If that happens,
So-
I'm gonna be jumping up and down and celebrating and calling a name. Aaron, Triple A. All right. I like it. Give me some more.
Yeah, and and also don't forget Javon Kimball is with the Jets.
No, I didn't forget. I already expect him to have the best game we've ever seen him have.
He's a non-factor, man.
Yeah, I wish. But Javon's going to come in playing like he ain't never played before. He just wants to show everybody, y'all made a mistake getting rid of me. Okay. I know it. I can see it coming. Go ahead, Aaron.
But I think it'll be like a defensive game, but I think we'll win the game by 4 points.
That's the spread, actually. What will odds
Oh,
make you say?
wow.
Yeah. Yeah, they're a 4-point dog.
Yeah, well, you know what? I actually, well, you know what? I have him winning. Well, I have us winning by 7 points.
Okay.
So, and I just got this gut feeling that Leonard Floyd will be ready on Monday night looking for Aaron Rodgers.
And while Aaron's worried about Leonard coming from that other side, all of a sudden he's going to feel like he got hit by a truck. As Nick Bosa, who got plenty of offseason training, and he feels inspired about this defense. Nick Bosa's going to have a great year. We're not talking enough about him right now, but we may be in 2 or 3 weeks. I can hear it now. Nick Bosa has got 15 sacks going into week 4. Obviously, I told people before we started, look out for Nick this year. So, yeah, it's going to be rough on Aaron.
Yeah.
You better get rid of that ball quick.
Yeah, I really do. Nick Bosa is going to have a great year. And also, I'm really excited to see our secondary.
I know, right? And Hargrave should probably look better this year, too. He's got to feel embarrassed about last year. So you got a 3-pronged attack for sure on Aaron. And then the secondary has got, clogging lanes. So one works against the other because the secondary, like you're saying, quarterback, Aaron and everybody else, you got to respect that secondary. You go throwing that ball into a tight window, get that tightness brought back in your face. So, yeah, we're ready.
Yeah.
We are ready.
Yeah, I think so too. And on offense, I'm expecting a big game from Kittle because
Oh, yeah, that's right. I always lose. I forget about Kittle over the middle. This could be a big GK game. Also could be all of our offensive weapons. Look for Jawan Jennings, CMC. And I mentioned Ayuk wants to establish himself. Man, I took some time off, but don't think I can't play. We got a team. Let us not lose sight of that fact. That offense can't be stopped. I don't care how good the Jets defense is.
Yeah. So, and I really think this could be a Deebo Samuel game on the Monday night.
I forgot about Deebo too. Every time you think about it, there's another weapon to be concerned with. Woo! Aaron, give me that score. What's going to be your final score?
Yeah, I'm going to say 27-20, Niners win.
Come on, you get that from me. I like it. You and me, lockstep, baby. 27-20,
Yes,
Aaron. I love your
Ronbo.
score. I just hope not at halftime I'm saying, you know what, man? Here's the thing. We could be up by 14 points. I can out of Kyle. What did you call on that play? I don't want to have to go through that like I did so many times in the past. This year I want to, see things that I can actually understand and comprehend and say things like, Kyle, God, that was brilliant. Good play, Fred. You knew right where to be. I want to have those moments all game long. It's asking for too much, I know. All right, okay. All right, I'm gonna see you game time. All right.
All right, Ronbo.
Okay,
Let's
wait.
get this win Monday night.
Yeah, we gotta have one of those.
Bang,
Monday night.
bang, now the game.
Yes. Oh. Night, Aaron. Triple A, my dude. Let's roll over quickly. Hey,
All right,
Mark.
Ronbo. Have a
night.
good night.
You too, Aaron. Oh. Rodney Williams. Rodney. Ain't seen you in a while, Rodney. Niners 35. I love the way you guys get in them big digits. 35-10. Rodgers throws 2 picks. Brock has 3 TD passes. Oh, God, I get such a rush off of that kind of talk. Hey, Mark.
What's up, Ronbo?
Mark, I'm swimming in you know how you water's rushing against you. Let's say you're swimming, trying to swim upstream, and with my own emotions and things. Mark, I need some comforting, or unless you want to send me all the way out, because some people come in here. Ronbo, I got to tell you the truth, man. We're gonna lose this game. I haven't had it. I mean, Papa Dragons actually do that every now and then. Who else? Big Show will do that to you on occasion. I don't know what Jalen's gonna do tonight. We have some people that see the world through real glasses. I have to admit that I do fantasize a lot about the 49ers. My name is Ronbo Homer, but I don't care. Mark, talk to me, fam.
Yeah.
What's going to happen there?
Well, feels good to be back. Love all the faithful. Week one.
That's right.
But
It's good
Ronbo,
to hear from you.
you know what? Honestly, I think we're gonna just keep his old ass in that pocket. Just keep beating on him. I think we're gonna get at least 4 sacks. Honestly, gotta tell you the truth.
God, I would get such a rush if we get that. I need just 2 or 3 sacks. I'm gonna be delighted.
Yeah,
because they got a decent offensive line supposedly. All of a sudden, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, yep. I was getting ready to say, I'm looking for the offensive line to have a decent game this week.
Ours, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if Hassan Reddick's playing or what's going on with that, but I'm looking for them to have a decent game. I was thinking about, I was watching a little bit of this Packers game. It just scared me that Jordan Love had got hurt the last few seconds of the game.
Jordan Love?
And so that's why I was like, I'm just praying. Yeah, he hurt his leg.
See, I didn't see the last couple of minutes. Oh, he did.
Yeah.
He was having a good game,
took him out,
too.
and they fought him. Yeah. So that's what I was thinking. Hopefully my offensive line, protects Brock Purdy. But I'm just, hopefully I just want to stop the run. Hopefully Breece Hall doesn't go super crazy. And honestly, that's it.
So I guess
I'm looking.
It starts with Breece. You're right.
The score, I think it's going to be at least 24-21. That's my prediction. It's week one. You got to get it out the way.
I know, that's what I'm looking for. But you know what? Both teams are going to have to get the same things out of the bag. So if we come in with slop, because I've seen slop in the 2 games we've seen already. We got to put our portion of slop out there. The Jets do too. So
we'll be fine. It's just going to be. I just feel like it's going to be one of them games. It's week one. You got to get the errors out of the way. I honestly think this might be the worst game we'll play all year. Next to maybe like week 8, week 9. You know how the 49ers do it, but other than that, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, I know. I just don't like the fact that Robert Saleh can like, I don't know, plant something in Kyle's helmet or hat or something. I know you. I know everything you do.
Yeah.
I know everything you're going to do. I can anticipate you from jump. Remember how we used to have those chess games, and I would just have you going home crying like a baby. It's not going to change today. I can just hear you, Robert Saleh, talking
Right.
trash to Kyle.
Yeah.
Nah, that's D'Amico.
Oh, but the D'Amico's another story. I don't want to play Houston. You know, it's so funny. Mark, I've become a coward. You know, Kyle's got some good coaches spread out around the league. LaFleur worked with us, right? You got Salah. We're dealing with. Who's this third party? D'Amico. I mean, come on, man.
D'Amico, yep.
God, everybody left Kyle. And if I'm Kyle, stop letting people go, Kyle. Because then you got to come back and they haunt you. You got Mike McDaniel over in Miami. These are all good coaches.
Yeah, and that was probably the best one that we had let go.
Jesus.
But that's it for me. Just want to let Rudy know he shouldn't be talking either. He has his hands full already, so I would be quiet if I was him.
Rudy the fool, man. That's what kills me.
That'd be all.
Rudy be running smack. I mean, here's the thing. If I'm going to run smack, I am going to wait until after the fact normally. I don't really run smack. I do in here, but going around to other people's teams saying, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Who does that except for Rudy? And what if he gets his ass laid out by the Lions come Sunday night? Now you look like a fool even more than you usually do. Why would you do that? That's just ridiculously stupid. Anyway, fam. Hey, Mark, we got to get your score, though. What's your score?
I'm going to say 24-21.
24-21.
21.
24-21.
Jake Moody gets his confidence up with a game-winning field goal.
Oh, God. Oh, Mark, please. But come on, Mark. I don't want Jake Moody. I don't want the game to be determined by Jake Moody's prowess as a kicker. I mean, man, I got faith in him this year, but I just don't want that pressure on him.
Yeah.
2 or 3 years from now, I'll be okay with him. But right now, Jake Moody's going to make me crazy. I just know it. Robbie, goal, man. Robbie. You come back just for the field goals. All right. Mark, I'm with you, man. He'll make it. All right, fam. Have a great night. Appreciate you, Mark. Hey, I'll be back game day. Oh, okay. Dak Elliott's in here. Otherwise, I'm trying to name
Detroit blows everybody.
No. We have to support Detroit this Sunday. Beat them friggin' Rams. And that might be a Ram fan, huh? Papa Dragon Pop.
What's up?
Pop, go ahead and do it. Since I already accused you of that, Pop, you got to go ahead and do it now. Ronbo, man, I don't know if we ain't going to win this game, Ronbo. I'm going to tell you why. And then you break it down in such a perfect way. I mean, Pop can give you bad news and actually eloquently and very intelligently make you know that he's absolutely right. I mean, you can articulate pain to a Pop like nobody I know. Pop, yes! Get on in there, man.
Hey, it's the God-fearing computer scientist in me.
I know. Exactly right. You guys can do nothing but logic.
Tell the truth and look at the data. Yeah, tell the truth and look at the data. Well, real quick, a real quick correction on your opening introduction. Mm-hmm. Aaron Rodgers is actually 40 years old. He is not 37.
Ooh, did Aaron make 40 this year?
Aaron is 40.
Damn.
And knowing his line, he might be older than that.
I know, right?
But he's 40.
You know,
Aaron on his ass.
Because Aaron, yeah, he needs the lie to get a little more contract.
Right,
I mean,
right.
if I'm sitting at the contract table, I'm just 37 this year. Tom Brady played into his 40s. Don't give me this.
There's no telling, man. And the Jets were just so desperate. I'm hearing that the Jets are really regretting that decision going after him.
Really?
They're really regretting it. So, yeah.
For reasons that have nothing to do with football, though, right? Because Aaron going taking vacations when he does, killing team morale.
No, he's just. But if you look at his history, he's been like that. You know what I mean? So,
right.
But he needs to be in a strong locker room, not in a locker room where he's the strongest component. If he's like the leader of a locker room, you're kind of in trouble.
Yeah.
So he would have been better in San Francisco. because
right,
he'd
because
have
we got
to
some
go
people
through a
to
bunch
pull
of
him
other.
to this. Yeah, we got some people to pull him to the side too. I mean, you think
Yeah.
Williams is going to take all that rhetoric he be throwing out there?
Yep.
Debo, some of the other
Nope.
guys in the locker room. Aaron, man, we got you on here
No,
because we
the
appreciate your skill, man. But you
John
got to,
the Hall of Famer.
yeah.
Yeah, all the 49er alumni, it'd have been different. He'd have something to live up to. In New York, he has nothing to live up to. So,
That's why he's taking that.
so I mean, for that case alone, I think was traveling across the country. You know what I'm saying? So those reasons are going to make it a very difficult game for the Jets. But there are some things that are going to make it very difficult for the 49ers. Remember, Kyle Shanahan's offenses historically start slow at the beginning of the season, largely because the players haven't played together. They have not gelled. They have not their timing down. A lot of players did not play in the preseason. Heck, two of their players on offense didn't even have a camp. So those are reasons that, again, historically, they start very, very slowly. Christian McCaffrey started with a calf. Now he's got an Achilles. Typically, that's indicative that a bigger injury could be on the way. So will the 49ers rest him like they should? They should wait until he's 100% recovered before they bring him back. But I don't think they will. So we'll see what happens there. But usually it takes about 4 to 6 weeks in the season for the 49ers to really gel and then start to look like that awesome team. And in the middle of that, they'll have a surprising loss or two, kind of like last year, and then they'll just go on this terror run. So that being said, I think my top 3 players on offense, the key to this game, I think you're going to talk about Pooney and the O-line is a key. I think Purdy's a key. And Purdy's a key because Purdy needs to create plays and not create turnovers.
Yeah.
If you lose a turnover battle against the Jets, you'll probably lose the game because Aaron Rodgers is smart enough and accurate enough that if he gets a short field to capitalize on it. The other key factor is George Kittle. Not for his receiving, but for his blocking. Last year, he played at under 220 pounds. This year, he's back up to 250.
Did George get that light?
Kittle
Did he get that light last year?
Yeah, he got that. Well, he had the midsection injury, so he's unable to lift. And Kittle he's a calorie burning machine.
No, but I thought you were talking about last
he was 218
season.
pounds last year. 218. In the Super Bowl, he was 218 pounds.
Jesus Christ! I didn't.
So
by his height, I
now
couldn't
he's on
tell.
speed.
And with the pads, I couldn't really tell.
Oh, I could tell. He looked like a receiver to me, based on what I was seeing. He looked small.
I didn't pay that.
And I'm not surprised after he had the injury.
Yeah.
Right, but like I said, he's one of those guys that has to do 7,000 calories a day. Like he has to eat half gallon of ice cream before he goes to bed. And he has to wake up with a protein shake, wake in the middle of the night. He's that guy.
Squirrel metabolism. Yeah.
Right. My top defensive players, I believe, in this game that are key is going to be Bosa, Reynolds, and Warner. They cause, Aaron Rodgers problems, period. And they need to cause them problems, period, this game, especially on that coming off that Achilles. And the 40-year-old guy's kind of lost a step. Those guys have got to be super annoying to Aaron Rodgers. And last but not least, Ronbo, last time I predicted a 49er game, I predicted the 49ers would lose the Super Bowl by 3 points. Ronbo, how much did they lose by? I got receipts. They lost by 3 points.
See, Pup, that's why.
I also said Shanahan to be the reason. I said Shanahan the reason. So, Ronbo, I hate to inform you and all the 49ers fans, but I got the Jets 13, San Francisco 17.
That's
in this game.
15 yards on you, Pop. I knew it. I told you
that
to come in and explain to you how you're going to lose.
Hey, Ronbo, that can be flipped. That can be flipped. The NFL now knows that Purdy will throw a ball in harm's way. They know that now. And their offense have gotten quite a bit predictive, especially in formations. Okay, and because of those things, why do you think it makes the Eagles so easy to defend now? Because they're pretty much working out of one formation most of the time. So unless
they
Kyle
put a spy and they stop Hurts from running like crazy today too. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was not impressed with that game, by the way. Neither one of those teams to me is a contender at this point. We'll see. We'll see in December.
Yeah.
We'll see in week 1. I also predict that the Lions will beat the Rams. I just think it's just a bad matchup. I just think the Rams
they got
are
no
just
defense yet. I mean, they may score points, but
Yeah,
Detroit's
I
going
don't
to put points up as fast as they do. How's that going to work? So yeah.
Right. Plus, you think Goff is going to lose to the Rams? Come on. This is
Pop.
the revenge game. You know what I'm saying?
I want to thank you for breaking it down. I knew you would break it down and let me know how come. And I can't even argue it. It's very good points. But we have to go. You can get as many people in tonight before 2 or 3, 4 o'clock in the morning as we can, especially on the East Coast.
No. Do that, man. The Big Show. Where's Big Show at?
Yeah,
Jalen, Tony,
yeah.
Tony.
Show, I'm accusing you of hiding.
Smooth.
We're talking about your show.
Smooth. Big Daddy Smooth. I know you're watching football now.
Oh, yeah, Smooth's
right?
still awake.
Now you're watching some football.
We're waiting
So
for
props up to Smooth, man. Prayers up. Shout out to Chill Pill Phil. We're going to hear from Sharon and her mom soon. Evan, Alan, Jack, Maddie,
right.
the dark one. Good sandwich. Rick, Frank, Emilio, Niner Brian, that little bastard. Donut and his crew. Hey, man, we're out. Hey, Smooth. Hey, baby, we made it, baby. We're at the season, right? So now you and Ricky Pierce are the good luck charms now, Smooth. You got to do this thing.
Don't forget about Niner Mike.
You did.
Yeah. We got to do this thing.
He's
I don't know
gonna
where the
get
hell Niner Mike's at, man. Where's Niner Mike at?
Oh, that's right. I thought he said Brian. Yeah. All right, fam. We're rolling. All right. Bob, appreciate it. Give me my best to Bam and boom, little musicians and Mama Dragon. All right.
I will, man. I will.
All right. Road Ashley Music also says 49ers catching a body come Monday night. Road Ashley, man. Night with you, man. Hey, yo, Bill. Wow, Bill.
My goodness, Ronbo. I've been sitting here waiting on the fellow people here.
Got Dak out in there. She's got troops. All you guys can go straight to you know where. I'm sorry, Bill. Go ahead.
Anyways, Texas boy, you can go search up your boy, Mr. Barron and Mrs. Barron. He got fired because he knew the season was over before it started for your Dallas Cowboys. So before you come into this channel and start trolling, you're losing to the Browns this Sunday, and you're gonna lose in a sad fashion. I know this is a prediction score, but I just can't help but call out Texas boy.
No, I'll blame you. He's in there talking trash, and wait till they get through playing. These guys kill me talking trash for the game. I was never so stupid as to run smack in a place where if I lose, they're going to be looking for my ass. These guys are dumb. Dumb. Go ahead.
If you're Amelia Sports, you've been talking about the VHS cassette tape. We still got 5 over you too.
Thank you.
So, I mean, your grandma is going to have like 3 grandchildren. They're going to have grandchildren before you see another Super Bowl win. So, unless they pay another referee, so it ain't going to happen. So, you ain't seen another one in a long time. The Cowboys win one before you ever see another one. So, and that's not going to happen in my lifetime. So I ain't going to worry about it.
Mm-hmm. And there's either. So, I don't care what age they are. They're never going to see it. They're never going to catch up. Their grandchildren will still wonder, hey, so how long have we been behind the 49ers? Forever! And you will stay there underneath the 49er feet where you belong. Bill,
Thank you.
This game, though, I tell you, the Jets.
Who's the referee? Before we start talking, who's the referees of this game?
Who? The refs? I don't know who the refs are. I didn't look into that. If it's Vinovich, man, I'm going to lose my
I'm going to go ahead and assume that we got Bill Vinovich, and this is where it's going to be sad. When I lay my prediction score.
Bill, did you hear Vinovich is going to be the ref? His crew? No.
I'm assuming he's not going to have a crew. His crew done abandon him. It's just going to be him solo because I'm going to tell you why. It would be wise for Roger Goodell to do that because the Chiefs do not want to see us in the Super Bowl. As I promise you, we will spoil their three-peat. That is a guarantee. There will be no three-peat for the Kansas City Chiefs. If the 49ers start off 1-0, I promise you, the Chiefs, I don't care how well you got that game handed to you, I don't care. You do not want to see us back. It will not be the same outcome.
Not as raging mad as the 49ers going to be. They see the Chiefs again. That's going to be bloody.
It's
Nobody's
W
as
for
mad
us.
as they
I
are.
promise
I mean,
you.
we could be mad all we want to, but our anger matches not against the 49er players. You can guarantee that.
Exactly, Rombo. Exactly. Exactly. You do not want us to start off 1-0. You do not want that. And I have a feeling that he knows it too. You do not want the Niners in the Super Bowl against your three-peat Kansas City Chiefs. We all know you're going to push them in. So let's get to realistic. You're going to help them walk them in. And you do not want us there to stop it. Because you will have to have a counselor on call for Taylor Swift and all the Swifties, and you will have to have security present with an ambulance as she has a raging meltdown. As they say, your Super Bowl champions, San Francisco 49ers. I promise you that.
Listen, I
You
hate
don't
to.
want that.
I got to tell people though, the Chiefs are not. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens can't beat the Chiefs, but there's plenty of other teams in the AFC. The Chiefs got a surprise coming if they think they're going to the Super Bowl this year too. They're in the wrong division.
Can I hear the Texans?
Don't count them out. Don't count them out. They got
I'm
the
not,
refs on their side.
but I got to tell you, Bill, I feel sorry for any team that thinks they're going to beat D'Amico and the Texans. I need to see them a couple of weeks. I know so a lot of people think they're going to have a sophomore slump, or CJ is, but I tell you what, boy, that's going to be
It ain't going to matter when it comes. Because look at the Chiefs last year, Ronbo.
I know, weak as
really
could be,
horrible.
and
Look
won.
really horrible, and they didn't walk in. So don't. I don't want to hear about it. Chiefs are going back. I'm calling that. They're going back, and I will call it before the season. They're going to be there. Now, my question is, does the 49ers want revenge? Do they want that revenge? Do they have that revenge in their mouth? Do they taste it? They know they're going to have to go against the Chiefs and the rest, which we can. We can beat them. We proved it before. We got Purdy. Okay, we got Devo, we got Ayuk, we got weapons, bro. We got weapons up the chain. And if this is a fair game, there's no way the 49ers are losing it. But
here's
again,
the
I'm
thing,
not
Bill.
calling a fair game. I'm not calling a fair game.
I actually, if Joe Burrow stays healthy all season, Chiefs aren't beating them.
Yeah.
Anyway,
The refs help.
And the refs, they might not help this year. They're probably tired of the Chiefs. Bill, what do you got for? Hey, what do you got for a score?
Well, like I said, if it's a fair game, I got the 49ers beating them 31. I got them beating them 42-10. But again, if the refs help and they get their nose in like they always do, I got us losing 31-35 by a hold up. By a Aaron Rodgers drops back, Leonard Floyd sacks him on fourth down in the fourth quarter, and the referee throw a flag, roughing the passer, giving him a first down with a miracle touchdown to give the Jets a win.
I love scenarios.
Again, if this is a fair game, we're beating them down.
There you go. Bill, I'm looking forward to that. Yours and AAA with Aaron Rodgers opening the game with an INT. Debo catches that baby and runs it back for a pick six. Bill, I love it.
No. I got Rodgers with 2 fumbles and 2 INTs.
After being hit so hard. All right, I like it, Bill. Let me give you a shout out. You got it. And boom, pow. Bill, I'll see you.
And Texas do it. Don't lose your job when your Cowboys lose like your buddy did.
Yeah. And take your boy Dak Elliott with you. Well, he sucks. All right. Have a great night, Bill.
You too.
All right. 49 42-17. Jets say nothing. We got this. Like it a lot. Twin. I ain't talked to you in such a long time. Twin, come on in, man.
Man, I'm back like the wind. I ain't never left, man. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, man?
We back in the saddle again, trying to get back and do this thing right. You know? That's the only thing that inspires. It's got the only thing to fire him up, man. That's got to be it.
Another year, I just be sitting back listening, man. We had to go through this Ritter about, Brandon Ayuk being traded. People saying we didn't have no money. We got GMs, that work
Now we got-
regular jobs and be pocket watching money that has no concern to them. But you know, I don't want to get into that. But they're gonna regret
No.
it this game. You know what I mean?
Oh, I agree. We got plenty of money now. We got more
You know
money than any other team in the league. All of a sudden, the 49ers killed
Yeah,
me doing
surprising,
that.
huh? And everybody got
shocking.
paid. Everybody got paid, and we still got money. And no one got traded. But yeah, man, I think it's gonna be in the trenches. I want to see that defensive line. I want to see how they can stop the run. You know what I mean? I want to see that.
Yeah.
Because last year we kept getting gouged. You know what I mean? So
I mean, badly.
I want to see that. I want to see Malik Collins and the other guy that we got. What's his name? Can't think of him.
Oh yeah, the guy from Cleveland. Yeah, and he's supposed to be pretty good at run stopping.
Big boy, yeah, big boy.
Yeah, the 49ers got
think of
big
his
guys.
name.
They got speed. You know, Eric was like that, but Eric just couldn't keep his body straight. So we'll see.
But you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking if Leonard Floyd can be like something like D Ford was, and if we can get that defensive line with Hargrave and you know somebody to help him, I think it's gonna be a good year, man.
Yeah, hey, Leonard, Hargrave, and Nick. Well, that's rough. If I'm a quarterback, I think about that before the game starts. If I got an offensive line that can even slow them dudes down.
Right, because Nick gonna come after you, so they're gonna flush out to Leonard Floyd's side, and they, you know, if he can clean it up like D Ford did, and you know rattle Aaron Rodgers,
which is kind of easy
really
once you get him
about
going.
it, man.
Yeah, Aaron never has that deer
they
in
just
headlights.
gonna try that quick game.
Yeah, he is, and they have to.
Yeah.
If he holds that ball on too long, Salah knows. That's why I got to figure.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a rough game, fam. They're gonna be prepared. They know what our strengths, they know our weaknesses mostly, or what we like to do. Aaron stands back there in that pocket holding the ball, looking around. He will think a truck hit him. He won't even see it coming.
right. Yeah. So I ain't too much worried about it. We got weapons, man. We're going into the season with a fully loaded drum ready to go, man. So I ain't worried about it. I'm just waiting to see Sunday who's gonna lose and laugh at some people that lose and just get ready for us, man. You know what I'm talking about? So
Twin, if we get how many
and
Rams
thank God
fans
we got the little Irish boy, Ricky Purcell, because he had to have a rabbit
Ricky.
split in his pocket.
Ricky's insane.
Yeah, because let me tell you something, man.
Out of his
People think
mind.
San Francisco is sweet and cable cars and you know, roses and rainbows.
No,
And
that's not true.
It's slimy out there, bruh.
Yeah,
It's real slimy.
we
I
got the-
was born out there. I know what it is.
Hell yeah, you can walk into the wrong neighborhood. We got them. Anybody thinks they could just roll through
Yeah,
Tenderloin and hang out with Rolex watches on their arm and carrying them, you come out of there butt naked, boy. You know what
Yeah.
though, Ricky's a little bit crazy. He's from Florida though, right? I guess they got some maniacs. in
Yeah, he
that
should
area,
write
too.
a book, bro. He need to write a book and a movie because that's just a miracle. Like John Lynn said, it's a miracle, bro.
It is.
That's God. You know what I mean? Like
God. And Ricky was
that's God.
shooting
That's the only
him.
one saving him.
Twin, that's what I'm saying. Ricky was shooting his ass. Ricky damn near shot himself. Oh. I mean, he
was
did.
ready to lay it down. He was ready to die for the Rolex, man. That's crazy.
Hey, that is
He
insane.
gave the kid a handicap
Literally,
match.
what could have happened?
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, I want to find Big Show, man. I don't know
I'm
the
not
guy,
beating you
but
both,
I heard him.
yeah.
I heard him talking all season. Now he hiding. I want him to come out and play, Big Show. Come out, man. If you was one of them GMs that was pocket watching and you know part-time accountant, I want you to come out and play, man. I want to hear from you, dog. You know what I mean? So
That's
I want
before
to
Brian
say
calls
shout
it.
out to all the Niner fans. Yeah, shout out to all the Niner fans. Ronbo, I'm back. My score is going to be 30. I want to say 30-17. Rodgers might get 2 lucky touchdowns just because he a G.
Yeah,
You know what I
you're
mean?
right. 30-17. See, that's a
Yeah,
that's
don't underestimate Aaron Rodgers. He gonna get maybe a touchdown or 2. That's it. After that, we gonna lock. Once we lock him down, and he start getting nervous in that second half. He gonna be ready to get on that plane, get up out of there, man.
Ooh, that is a whooping. No,
I'm talking
a
about.
lot of us got an ass whooping for the Jets. 30-17. That is an ass whooping. I'm gonna laugh. Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be delighted. All right, 30-17 for Twin. All right, Twin. Hey,
20
appreciate you
man
back
back
too,
in the
fam.
building, man. You
Yeah.
feel me?
You
Yeah.
you in your big rig tonight?
Yeah, I'm going to Denver right now.
All
On my
right.
way to Denver, but I'll be back. I'll be back for the game on Monday. I'm just
All right.
doing a
A little run,
little
get it.
play on the weekend
All
for
right.
my other job. Yeah, just a little quick run,
All right.
2-day run.
Get that money.
Yeah.
All right, Twin. See
Y'all
you
stay
game
up,
time.
Niner fan. Rep your colors, man. You feel me? When it's
Yeah.
going down, man. We
Not like
we get to sit back and watch everybody else on Sunday.
so they're talking
We get
about.
the spotlight on Monday night. Yeah.
Wait. All right, Twin. Be easy, fam.
All right,
I'll see you
Ronbo, I'll
game
holler
time.
at you, man. Y'all have a good one.
You too.
So,
That's what I'm talking about.
all right, later.
Respect the red and gold. Love it. Guys like Texan by nature and all that other crap running around and used to complain to be 49er fans. Always look down at that dirt. Hey, Z, the dark one has arrived. Z! Z. Z. Always when he makes his entrance. Notice I didn't say what he likes to say. I'm waiting for him. Z will come back. Z's on the East Coast, so we'll come back and get you as soon as possible. Of course, Sharon is arrived and she's alive and here to tell us this. Sharon and Mama.
Ronbo.
Good to hear your voice again, Sharon.
How are you?
Fabulous.
I'm good, how are you?
Nervous as can be, but fabulous. I don't like
Oh,
the
come
first
on,
game of the
Ronbo.
season. Every year I go through this, Sharon. I don't like the
We all
first
do.
game of the year because I don't want to lose it. We're famous for winning the first game of the year, but at the same time, it's not the Jets with a beat down defense headed by Aaron Rodgers, who may not even be anything more than a shell of himself. But Sharon, what are you thinking?
The only way that we would lose it if we shot ourselves in the foot, but I don't see that. I think they're determined and they got that fire in their eyes. They want to go back and win the Super Bowl. They
Yeah,
want
no.
to do
See,
it
that's
right.
the difference between winning a Super Bowl and losing it.
Yeah.
If you win, you kick back and relax. The 49ers,
Exactly.
knowing that they blew it, they got to be anxious to try it again.
Exactly. So they're not going to lose this game. They're going to be too fired up. We're at home. We got our fans. It's going to be rowdy. First game of the year, yeah, it's going to be packed with red and gold.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
They were already asking the fans to get loud.
I know. And they usually don't have to ask for that, but can they please give the fans something to get loud about? Because Sharon, I was worried about
But
the
I-
49ers playing at home last year. They played their best football on the
Right.
road.
That's true, too. But trust the process, Ronbo.
I know.
I think we got it. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is getting up there. He's 40 years old.
Yeah, I thought he was 37.
He's
He's
still-
40. Okay.
Yeah, he's 40. He may still have a little oomph in him, but I don't think he's going to have.
After
He's
an
going to be so
Achilles
dazed and
injury?
confused.
Yeah, I'm starting to relax now that you
He's
guys told
going
me
to
how
be
old
dazed
he
and
really is.
confused, though. Because he's going to go way back when last year, what 2017, 2019,
Yeah,
when he was dazed and confused. It's going to all come back to him again.
And when they were dragging him down, and he was still trying to look for a receiver,
He's going to
they
throw the
drug him down
first
so
interception
slowly.
of the game.
Yeah, that face. They captured Aaron's face as he was being pulled in the dirt. It looked so helpless, and I felt sorry for him, Sharon.
Right.
Oh, poor
It's going to
Aaron.
be the first interception, right. He's going to throw the first interception of the game, and it's going to be, let me see who's going to have it. Demo.
Demo's got 2 votes then. You
Yeah,
and
he's gonna have
AAA.
it.
Yeah,
Yep,
maybe.
Demo's going to have 2 of the game.
Well,
But Aaron Rodgers, I don't know about 2, but Aaron Rodgers, he can throw when he wants to throw, but it's like when he gets with the 49ers, it's like, I don't know what it is. I don't know.
Sharon,
So
we have
we'll
an advantage.
see.
So Aaron hasn't played with those guys as long as he hasn't put in enough time with them.
No,
That little
he was
vacation
out
he
for a
took was
long
in
time.
bad timing. They need to. Maybe they've been working hard for the last 2 or 3 weeks, but Aaron didn't. He didn't know him from last year, and so he comes in this year and he
Nope.
goes on a vacation when he should be working hard to get that chemistry built up, but he's out. He's not here. I have a feeling
I
Robert
don't
Saleh
think
doesn't really
it's
like him.
what everybody says the Jets are, because I think they're having problems in the locker room. Is what I keep hearing.
Yeah, I know.
They're not like quite
you're the third
together
person that
yet.
said that. I can't. It's got to be true. Everybody can't be getting the wrong information.
No, I don't think they're quite there yet. So I don't know. They might be the ones struggling. I don't think we'll struggle. We may struggle a little bit because we do start off slow, but then we pick it up. So.
Yeah. Well, for the last couple of
And
years,
it's been a long time since Robert Saleh had seen us, so he probably don't even know Kyle.
Kyle's changed a
Because
few things,
everything
hopefully.
changes. Everything changes, so I think we got this.
God.
So relax.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Hopefully I can relax by
Even
that
though
point.
we know they got Kinlaw, but Kinlaw
Sharon,
was
I'm glad
always
you-
hurt.
I know, Sharon. Does
He was
Kinlaw
always
concern
hurt.
you? I mean, even if he's not hurt.
No,
Okay.
he wasn't that good. Not really.
He wasn't doing all that much for us. He had a couple of games
No.
last year. He couldn't stop the
Yeah,
run,
when
though.
he was healthy.
Yeah.
But when he wasn't healthy, he didn't do us no favor at all.
No.
So,
Just taking up a roster spot.
do you think it might be different because he's with the Jets? Nah, come on, we know him.
And Solomon Thomas. Solomon Thomas was a mistake to begin with. I feel bad for him for his life situation, but Solomon Thomas never really helped us. And he's over there. Robert Saleh always did like him. In DJ Reed, I wish we could have kept him, but the Hawks stole him from us. The man had a torn pec. We put him on the waivers, and the Hawks says, "We'll take him." What? No. Whoa, are you serious? And we lost him.
I think if Christian McCaffrey don't play, it's okay with Jordan Mason. I trust Jordan Mason. But I think CMC is not going to miss this game. He's going to probably do like George did when he was hurt, play when he was hurt.
Yeah, I know.
He ain't going to miss that game.
CMC will be out there. They'll put the camera on the side.
Because he was running up and down the field in practice.
Yeah, he'll
try to
he
shake
made
it
clear
off.
he's playing.
Yeah, he did.
And Jordan Mason's probably saying,
It'll be a good
Why
game.
don't you give somebody else some play? He's
No,
probably not.
CMC
Jordan
is
Mason's a
hungry
team
for
guy.
that ball this year. So we
Well-
just got to deal with the refs. If we can get past these calls with the refs, we'll be all right. But I don't see it.
I know. Sharon, you and Mom score. What do you got? Sharon and Mom
Mom
are right a
says
lot of the time, too, by the way, so
27.
listen to this.
Yeah. Mom says 27-17.
All right.
I'm going 24-20.
Okay, everybody has a scoring against the Jets. Okay, I'm going to have to go along with that thinking, too. I had 27-20. I'm scared, but I
Right.
think they can do it.
But I want to give a shout out to the Niner fans out there and Papa Dragon. I heard him.
I know, Poppix. See how well he explained why we're not going to win that game. Papa, you know what? Don't listen
He
to me,
always
Pop.
says that.
I know.
He always says that, and then we win.
He keeps receipts, too, because like he said we're going to lose the Super Bowl by 3, and I'll be go-to. We did lose by 3.
That
Anyway,
we did.
We're going to win this game. Okay.
Yep.
Sharon,
Stay
I can't wait.
positive.
We'll see you game day.
Me either. Football is here.
Yeah. Night, Sharon.
All right.
Say hi
Good
to
night,
Mom, too.
Rambo.
Oh, and by the way, give a
All
shout
right,
out
I
to
will.
is that your brother, the Texas fan?
Uh-huh.
Tell him Ronbo said hi.
I will do that.
Night, Sharon.
All right, Rambo. Bye.
See, Niner fam, this is why we're surrounded by the insane clown posse. They roll around in our chat. You got the Cowboys, you got the Rams, you got the Hawks. All of them smell our feet for the last few years, right? The teams that don't talk trash, like the Cardinals, I have respect for them, and I wish them luck this year, right? Green Bay, Detroit. I got nothing bad to say about them. Hey, J hella hard, JP hella hard, Faithful Family, Niners Gang, FTTB. Is it Purdy 1, Jets 20? Wait, JP, did I read that right? Purdy 1. You know, I've got to get used to that. Purdy 1. There was one last year. That was one. And there was another one, too, that threw me for a loop every time. Production just straightened me out on that. No, JP hella hard would never say that. Gotcha, fam. Put it down as Purdy 1, too. No, there he is. Starman Norman. What time is it? What? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Sharon, we missed you. 49 and Brian. Yes. Any more? Norm. Norm coming in here. The Beast Man. Norm. Look at Burley. I like it.
And they love it. And he love it. And it's Niners all day. You mean?
Hey, Norm. I was thinking. No, you used to be your handle on Instagram.
It is Napoleon Dolomite. And
it is still Napoleon Dolomite. Okay. I was looking because I want to hear that piece you did. All right,
for a reason, as y'all can see, man. You know, I got the bird out tonight because we got a heat wave out here in Stockton, so I don't care. Y'all can come with all the jokes on the chat feed about how skinny I am, though, because you know what?
Well, you cut up. As long as you cut up, nobody cares. Yeah.
Which is but that's neither here nor there.
Yes.
You know who else gonna ride? You know what else is riding like that?
Who's that?
Is the wave is everybody on this wave right now about these Niners, man. Oh, they're, you know what I'm saying? We're on a Super Bowl run, and we gotta get, and all the analysts are saying that too.
Mm-hmm. See, picking everybody but us to win the Super Bowl, go to the Super Bowl.
It seemed like too many people is picking the Niners to win the Super Bowl for my comfort. I'm gonna just tell you that right now.
There's a few. That's true. Well, you get Good Morning Football. They got Green Bay, Detroit. I mean, Falcons. Yeah.
These are dangerous teams. As far as the AFC South go, yeah, we not there yet. Right now, it's like week 1. We got somebody who is familiar with us.
I know, right? Robert Saleh.
Who's ready to wipe the Ayuk off his face.
He loves to use that line.
Yeah. That's how it's going down. Yeah. Robert Saleh, we love you to die. It's nothing. I appreciate the way that you have contributed your defensive scheme to us. But, man, I'm rooting completely against that on Monday night. Completely against that. Sauce Gardner, all respect. I'm rooting completely against that.
I ain't saying nothing bad about him.
We got one of the best route runners in the NFL. Steve Spagnuolo wiped the Ayuk off his face in the Super Bowl. What you think we gonna do? Even though we lost that game, plenty of Ayuk was wiped off of their defensive coordinator's face.
Exactly. You know what, though? Hey, Norman, you mentioned that, though. You know what it's going to do? That's going to free up 3rd and Juwan. It's going to be 2nd and Juwan, 3rd and Juwan, and anything else necessary. I got a feeling Juwan Jennings by that guy. They're going to say, we're going to let Jennings go, but make sure that Debo and Ayuk are kept under control. We're going to double team Brandon Ayuk, and we're going to put a double coverage. I'm going to put a linebacker on Debo. He's not that fast anymore. You know, they're going to go on and on. And meanwhile, Juwan and George.
My biggest concern always has been and always will be with this offseason has been the one main thing that makes all that happen. Quarterback needs to have time to see the plays develop, and the receivers need to have time. That means that O-line, that means we need Trent, Dominique, and everybody else. Yeah, because I said those 2 names because everybody else, man.
They'll look better. Because we just saw them trying to figure things out in the off season. I think they're not going to be as bad as we've seen.
I have been actively, broadcasting and professing my Niners fandom since about 2015. And in that tenure, the main issue has always been the offensive line.
Always.
always been offensive line.
Well, Harbaugh had a pretty good one, though, Norm. Well, it's 2015. Harbaugh had a pretty good offense, but I just realized he left in 2013. Yeah. 14?
Like, always been an issue. Yes, Trent Williams is a sad. Yeah, we just picked up Dominique Pooney, and you know what I'm saying, he's already getting to the point where they're like, man, he ready right now. I'm like, cool. A third rounder that's ready right now. That's what's up.
Unusual.
But,
lucky.
But you know what else is unusual? A quarterback that's picked in the last round that might just get a hefty salary next year.
Hey, Norm, there's a lot of idiots that don't understand. They think what they saw in preseason is what they're going to find come Monday night. Oh, I can't wait to see that. Now, there's one thing I'm not worried about is Brock Purdy.
Last preseason, Brock Purdy threw like, he was looking like Trey Lance did out here this year. Where he was with,
yep.
And everybody's like, Purdy is looking like the virgin that he looks like in high school. But he did it next week. Point,
there's an analogy.
Point.
I got to feel
he's going mom all season. So I'm not worried about preseason. We talk about practice.
He was out there trying to figure some things out. Practicing things, see what works, see what doesn't work. That's Brock Purdy's game, boy. Stupid. No, it's not. They believe it. Let them believe it, though. I hope the coaches believe it on the other teams, too.
It's like this. It's like this. Nope. That's when you talk about game, though. It's like it's playing a sucker to catch one. Maybe even though this guy is even though he's such a holy, you know what I'm saying, such a good noble, has a good character. Man,
he is.
You still got that ice in your veins, bro. You still got that ice in your veins. That when it's really time to get cold, you gon'. He's a polar bear. I can see the polar bear in his spirit. Like, he gets cold, he's a polar bear.
We've seen it, Brian. Fam, we've seen it. Remember that game last year against Detroit? I thought the game was over, fam. I said, and Brock stood back there. That one picture's iconic. Brock standing back there. All you see is the Lions coming after him. Brock said, man, that ball's getting ready to cock. He doesn't care if they're coming or not. This pass is getting down. Bam! Brandon Ayuk is on fire.
The fact that Cuz had a whole offseason to work, and plus, you was able to go have some leisure, go have some U time, and do some grown man things. Yeah, he's gonna come back. He's gonna come back ready. So everybody else, man, I feel like the guys that were out for a minute, they've been in the team enough. They know the playbook enough. It's just we going up against a familiar face that really knows our offense and our defense very well. So, what do I have to say about predictions?
Yes.
My son says the Niners. What you say? What you say?
Hey!
He said the Niners get a dub. He said Niners get a dub. He said Niners going to Dub City.
I love the way he had to get your attention first before you said anything. Hey!
he said Dub City.
There you go.
And that's all he got to say.
And he's Niners all day. Norm always does that. He never gives numbers. And he never gives an L. I said, Norm, you never give an L, too. I love it.
It's Niners dub. Okay, so we'll say about one score and a half.
All right.
1 score and a half margin of victory.
See, so that's 10 points.
10 points.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, and that's all I'm going to say.
I'm loving it. And what?
And it's Niners all day.
Yeah!
Going straight to the city.
Football season.
Based on what the guy said. Yeah. So if they do, y'all blame my son. If y'all do, blame my son because he predicted it. I guess he talked to Brandon Ayuk already, but
peace. Night, Norm.
Night, y'all.
God. JP Hellhard says, well, have a chance to be back champs in our home stadium next year after we win the championship this year. Speak it into existence. JP. Thanks, fam, for the contribution. Yeah, you got to believe, the 49ers believe. Anytime you keep this many all-pros together, you've always got a chance. And then you've got a trending upward quarterback like Brock Purdy. And for the suckers that don't know what they saw in preseason is they think that's Brock Purdy. They got a really bad surprise coming. So I'm looking forward to this too. I do worry about the Jets defense so much. Woo! God, it looks scary. Z, the dark one.
What's up, Ronbo?
Z, come on in, man. We've been waiting on you. We came by looking for you earlier, but you weren't home. So, Z, you have something you want to say, I already know.
That's right. That's right. It's been a minute. Like I said, the dark one is here.
I love when he says that. Well, Z, break it down, man. This is Friday night. You know how we do before the game starts. We talk about what we gonna do. Z, what is about to happen?
Well, I don't really got much to say, man. Just, I gotta just very excited for the first week to get started, and and I just want to win. That's all. That's all.
Yeah, that's all we all want to do. And Z, you're out there in the East, if I'm not mistaken, right? Are Jets fans running around feeling confident? Are they feeling cocky? Do they actually believe they can go to the championship round in the playoffs?
Nah, they don't believe that. They're hoping and wishing for stuff like that, but they don't believe that.
See, they got it. They got all the formula, all the ingredients are there. Why would they not be confident? I understand that Aaron Rodgers has not brought all the what he should as a leader and a guy that's been around the league, and a quarterback of his magnitude is not bringing the things he should bring to help a team win a championship as far as out inside the locker room. So did you hear that as well? Because some other people said that already.
He is still Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
So let's not front on and act like he can't move. He can still move, but it's just how fast can he do it at a rate?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As he used to, or he's getting old. But he's still got playmaking ability, basically.
He's got playmakers too. He's got Mike Williams out there, and that other dude. Is he a rookie? Second year? No, he's a second-year player.
Rodgers.
Yeah, Rodgers seems to like him already, from what I understand. Oh, but that was a few weeks ago, and then Rodgers and him didn't have anything to do. I imagine they've been working pretty hard recently, though. So, yeah, there is some reason for concern. The defense is not going to let us score a whole lot of points as much as I want us to. Our defense is too good. Z? Oh, they're strong.
Yeah, and they got some studs in there. You know what I'm saying? They got Quinn Williams. Did I say that right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. They got fourth year Javon. What is that?
Kinlaw.
Not Javon Kinlaw. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Javon Kinlaw, right? And and I guess they waiting for Hassan to stop playing, right? Or to start.
And they got Robert Saleh, who knows way too much about Kyle Shanahan. That's not a formula for winning. But you know what? That's fine. We don't know about who's the OC with the Jets?
Who is the OC? That's a good question.
Nobody ever talks about him. Who is that?
That's a good question.
Anyway, we don't know.
It doesn't even matter because we're going to cook. We're going to take the game over. You know how we do. And we're going to let Jordan Mason run all over them like always.
So you gotta say it like The Rock. It doesn't matter who the OC is.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter who the OC is. You know what I'm saying? But what Spider-Man said, with great power comes great responsibility, you heard?
Yeah, I agree. We just got to go in there and do what we do, okay? And if they can stand that kind of heat, then they beat us, then they deserve it. I got to stop worrying about things that that they don't have anything to do with the 49ers. 49ers take care of business on their end; they'll be fine.
That's right, and let's not let the Super Bowl hangover affect us. Let's get back on track week by week. You know what I'm saying? And then let's get back to where we came from and take it all the way, take it home.
Exactly. It's way overdue. And then next year, if they want to take a year off and relax, and we go 6-12 or 6-15, what am I saying? What kind of math is this, Ron? 6 wins to 17, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I couldn't figure that out for a second. If we go 6-11 next year after winning the Super Bowl, no. That means we'd be worse than the Rams and set a new all-time suck record for championship defense. No, we got to go 8 and 9. I'll take that next year.
The thing about this team is that I feel like when we win this, we're going right. I feel like we're beating it again because we still got the team, for another year at least until it's time to pay Purdy.
The only problem is we've been through a lot. 4 or 5 years of 49ers. 49ers are dominant. Get to the NFCCG. Get to the Super Bowl. Fall short, but getting there, that's a lot of work. No matter how much the trolls say, hey, you guys ain't won a Super Bowl since Jim Thorpe. But they ain't even seen their team even get there, which is stupid on their part. But the thing is, it's true. We're doing a lot of work every year. So, how much a lot of work years have we got left? We'll see.
Yeah, man, we'll see, man. I feel like we got 2 more left until it starts crumbling down.
Yeah. Z, did you give me a score already? I thought you did, though. What you got?
I'm going to give you 31 49ers and 17 New York Jets.
All right. Oh, I love it. 31-17. All right, Z. Good to hear from you again. I'll see you game day.
You already know, man. Dark one always come back.
Looking forward to it. Night, fam.
Later.
Hey, yo, Anthony.
Yo, Ronbo. What it do, Ronbo?
Anthony, man, I'm trying to keep myself calm, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm giving myself,
Yeah,
some of my favorite foods and things like that. It's making me crazy, man. I ain't ready for you to go through no misery in the first week of the season, Anthony. What do you think? What's going to happen there?
Ronbo, I'm going to tell you something. Ain't nobody mentioned yet.
Please, do it.
Don't you realize Leonard Floyd was the one that sacked Aaron Rodgers when he tore his Achilles?
No, I mentioned that earlier. I know. Aaron's going to have that in the back of his head.
People was threatening him.
Mm-hmm.
The Jets fan was threatening him.
Were they really?
Threatening to kill him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, he got death threats?
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
Check this out, Rambo.
He broke their hearts.
Let me tell you what's going to happen in this game, Rambo.
Please do.
He going to be worried about Nick Bosa.
He might be worried about Leonard Floyd.
Will come around the edge. Leonard Floyd come around the edge second.
Anthony.
Don't knock his dick in the dust.
Anthony, though, if you're Aaron Rodgers and the last time somebody laid you out, it was Leonard Floyd, am I going to be worried about Nick Bosa more than Leonard Floyd? I'm going to be worried about Leonard Floyd. I'm going to tell every offensive lineman, listen, no matter what you do not let 51, do not let him get past you, please. I'm telling you right now. Our future depends on it.
Usually when he plays he be looking for Nick Bosa. Now he got to worry about Leonard Floyd.
I know. And you figure Hargrave is going to be involved this year. He knows he played bass last year. He said so after the season ended.
He said he was out of shape and everything.
Yeah. So Hargrave should be ready to roll this year. He's been working pretty hard.
And I think Malik Collins he'll step up from Eric Armstead because Eric Armstead was playing.
Hurt.
He had a total Malik.
Hurt every week. Yeah. Malik's fast.
Yeah,
too.
lost a step.
Yeah.
That's right, he's fast.
Yeah. I like that. You got to be quick.
I'm not worried about us stopping the run.
Hey, can I quote you on that? I don't need to worry about us stopping the run.
I'm not worried about us stopping the run.
Okay, let me write that down. Anthony said don't worry about stopping the run.
The players be brought in. That's what they good for, stopping the run.
I know. Yeah, because the 49ers had to be thinking that way. Run stoppers.
Big Jordan Elliott from the Cleveland Browns, he good at stopping the run.
Yeah, the Browns guy. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a big tough
Malik
guy.
Collins good at stopping the run.
Because I got plenty of guys who can rush the pass rusher. I need that
That's
run
right.
stopped. Because Brees Hall, hey, Anthony, if we can stop Brees Hall and hold him to somewhere between 60 to 70 yards, I'll consider that a triumph. And that means everybody else we play this year ain't got a chance. If you can hold Brees Hall down, you can hold down anybody.
Yeah, cause Brees Hall is a monster.
Whew, damn. So, did you see that movie? Did you see that movie Volleyball? Remember that coach put his players out there and start throwing. He started throwing wrenches at them, right? And says, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Almost said, I had to leave the movie theater on that one. I couldn't stand it. I said, he's got a good point. Woo! That's going to be us. If we can stop Brees Hall, we can stop anybody. So that's the test.
Yeah, cause Brees Hall is a monster.
Man. I'm going to be nervous from the first snap.
I said to myself, listen, Ronbo, nervous he can be.
I know, man. It's first game of the season, and it's the Jets. They could have gave us anybody but the damn Jets.
I ain't worried about the Jets.
You know what? This is the 49ers. I ain't got no business being scared of nobody. Look at this team we got. We got more Pro Bowlers on there than any other team in the league.
They talking about everybody crying about IU. Talking about he ain't in game shape.
Well, for football shape, he's maybe lacking a little bit, but it shouldn't take him too long.
Yeah. Did you hear what Brock Purdy said today?
What? Oh, he said, oh, yeah, he doesn't expect any problem. Yeah.
No, because he said he stayed over him and IU with the running routes and throwing passes.
Yeah,
So the dude asked him,
yeah.
how long did it take y'all to get back on the right track? He said about 30 minutes. He said it took him 30 minutes to get back. Yeah. He said it took him about 30 minutes to get back on track.
Get that timing down. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, get that timing down in the route running.
I bet he ain't lost a step. That's an athletic dude. We got this. We got this. We can't stop IU. Sauce is going to be on him, though. Anthony, sauce is going to be on him like tomato sauce, like marinara sauce, like a cheese sauce. I mean, it's going to be all. Sauce going to take that as a challenge. Both of them are going to take it as a challenge. I hope they cancel each other out. And Debo, George, and everybody else has a great day.
Keep your eye on Debo. Debo done lost that weight. He's ready. He's ready, Ronbo.
I know.
Keep your eye on Debo.
Debo said he got me a new contract. I ain't going nowhere next year. I'm going to stay around. I'm going to do this. I love the 49ers, man.
Debo ready.
So what you got for a score, fam?
Huh?
Give me a score. We're recording scores, so we hold people responsible after the game and give them
31-20. My score going to be 31-20.
Said it with confidence, too.
That's right, 31-20.
Got it.
With ease, Ronbo.
Oh, no, he didn't say that. I like it. 31-20.
31-20 with ease.
You got it, Anthony.
With the referee cheat us.
God. Robert Sala's going to be mad as hell on another sideline. All right, fam. Appreciate you, Anthony. I'll see you game day. All right,
Ronbo.
Night, fam.
Good night.
Oh, man. Well, we got to give a shout out to Nikita. Nikita, you're an Eagles fan. I know you had a good time with that game tonight. Congratulations. Saquon, say gone. Told the Giants, you kept Danny Dimes, and you got rid of the wrong guy. He goes over to Philly and puts up 3 times. And what is Danny going to do this? Oh, my God. And speaking of Nikita, let's go to Daddy. Hey, Michael. Michael.
Hey, Ronbo, how's it going, buddy?
Mike, it's going all right. You know, I'm a little bit. I'm gonna have to find some kind of smoke a bowl to go to sleep.
Tonight, yeah, no, she was happy tonight for her Eagles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was excited.
They look good. And I figure they're going to look better. They look a little rough around the edges, but I figure they're just getting things worked out.
A lot of teams start off slow, and then probably mid-season they start picking up.
Oh,
it's like starting the first game.
Yeah, first week.
And you got new players on the teams, too.
New players. New coaching staff. They got a lot of new over there in Philly.
I thought Baltimore was going to win it, but he was a toe shy, his toe. I was like, I can't believe you got to cut that toe off, boy, and you would have had it.
That would only tied it up. But I mean, Lamar's got to bring that ball down a little bit. He also threw a touchdown away prior to that play.
He threw the ball so high up for Flowers. Flowers wasn't tall enough to catch it. He's got to grow.
Yeah,
if it was probably Jen probably would have caught that probably. Somebody tall, or maybe, OBJ.
Good hops or lots of height. Yeah. But,
a lot of heights, Yeah, but no, I can't wait for Monday night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm nervous, but you know what? I think we can handle the Jets. The Jets are all talk, but they're I think we can handle them. There's going to be a lot of them going to be rusty. A lot of them didn't play the preseason.
Jets?
Yeah, look at them. A lot of them didn't play the preseason. And if you don't play preseason, what happens?
Oh, yeah, you come out there and everything's a surprise, including the feeling of your own body. Exactly.
Yeah, and plus, you got a lot of new faces, too, probably, on the Jets, too. There's a lot of new faces.
So, And you're near the noise, though, Michael. What are you hearing about the Jets locker room? I heard there's a little bit of animosity toward Aaron Rodgers, which makes sense because he's probably running around like a prima donna. Guys, you guys can refer to me. You can refer to me to His Majesty.
Like the Rams.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's like the Rams. They're drama. I tell you this, Rodgers. Yeah, he's going to be 41 December or something. I think in December he's going to be 41.
Oh, his birthday as early as December.
December. Yep. He'll be 41.
An Achilles injury too at this particular time, hard to heal.
I'll tell you this: he gets hit any more bad enough. He could be goodbye. Because with his age, getting hit is not no spring chicken.
It's as hard as they're going to hit.
When you get older, their body's different.
Yeah, you can't be getting crashed to the ground.
There's a lot of young defensive guys out there that are hungry that they'll knock an older guy out. They don't care. Look what happened to Love tonight. We don't know how many games he could miss.
Oh.
He missed 2 or 3 games.
I didn't watch the last few minutes because I was putting this together.
Yeah, his leg. Another with his leg. Yep. Somebody said his leg.
Who's their backup quarterback?
They got the guy from Tennessee, Wilkins or some guy, Willis or something. He was a rookie a couple years ago from Tennessee Titans. Remember the Tennessee Titans drafted a quarterback in the first round?
Yeah.
And then never played him?
And I think his name is Wilkins. God, bro.
Yeah, whatever.
That's so sad.
He's from
Sean Clifford.
Sean Clifford. Okay. Thanks, Ellis.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sad.
Malik Willis is on the Titans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he took the same kind of hit. Yeah.
And Jordan Love made some good plays tonight. You can tell he's ready to go. He just needs a couple more weeks to get in tune.
The other guy from Green Bay played good tonight. The receiver, he scored 2 touchdowns tonight,
what's it, Reed? Well, what is that guy's name?
Reed, he scored 2. Reed, you got him. Yep. He did good tonight. 2 touchdowns. I tell you this: these 4 teams that play Thursday and Friday, you're going to definitely see them in the playoffs.
I know, right?
You don't trust me. You're going to see the Eagles. You're going to see the Packers back in it. Trust me. Now, the only way Packers won't get it if Love gets out and he's done for the year. He's done, or something happens. Then I can see.
Looking at Saquon and Hurts, and they're having squat contests. I was like, you see that clip? They show Saquon. First they show Hurts. He's dropping down. 400. And then he looks over, and there's Saquon. I'm warming up at that weight, baby. Watch this. 600 pounds. Boom, boom, boom.
Barkley played great as an Eagle. Barkley played great as an Eagle. And I think Atlanta's, like my daughter said, she's hoping that Atlanta wins. She thinks Atlanta's going to get the first win, and the Rams are going to go 0-1. That's what my daughter thinks. She thinks Tony Wright's going to be 1-0 before you notice.
Don't let that happen.
All the Rams fans will be crying on Monday when they find out Tony's team is 1-0 and their team is 0-1.
And they come running.
We're going to win Monday. Oh yeah.
We won't see him in the chat.
Oh yeah.
But you know what? The Rams have no shame. We might. They get beat.
Yeah, but like
they've learned to accept it.
Some of them are attacking. A couple of those fake accounts that are Ram fans are attacking Nikita. I told Nikita, just don't worry about them. Block them. I'll handle them. Trust me, the
I saw
tribe
that.
and all
I
that.
was waiting for
Yeah.
one of them to say something gender related. I was gonna cut his butt so quick, but they
One
knew
of
to
them,
just keep it clean.
No, one of them told her she's not allowed in the chat no more, that she needs to get out of it. I said, no, she can stay.
She knows better. She knows she does not have to get out of
No
the chat.
females.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to get more females to join the 49er chat. You watch it, Ram fans. I'm going to have a lot of females that will be joining. Trust me, there's a lot. I have connections. I think it's going to be a good game Monday night. Now, my daughter and I already decided what the score is going to be.
What is it going to be?
Me and my daughter, yeah. No, my daughter says it's going to be, I think she put in the chat, I don't know if she put 34.
Did we get Nikita?
I don't know if she put 34. Whatever she put down, what did she put down in the chat? Do you see it?
No, production doesn't have anything written down for Nikita.
Nikita,
and she's got everybody else.
I think Nikita says it's going to be 34-10, 49ers.
34-10 for
Do you think the
Nikita.
Jets are going to score 10? That could be something funny.
Okay, now what do you
I
got?
would think, Purdy, I know he's going to score 37 because Purdy's always stumbling for 30, and I think Rodgers 17.
37-17.
No, it's going to be a running touch. It's going to be one, maybe pass a touchdown, maybe one Hall touchdown, and yeah.
Okay, let me get this
think
straight.
who's gonna score.
Jack, Michael, hold on a second. 37-17 for you, 34-10 for Nikita.
For Nikita.
Okay.
And her mom, she just wants to see the Niners just pass Rodgers into the ground again.
That is comical to watch.
Yeah, no, her mother will be watching. No. But, and I'm going to have lunch with a Jets fan on Monday, so that's going to be funny. Right before the game, I'm going to have lunch with a Jets fan. That's going to be funny. But he's cool. He's a Jets, Mets fan, Knicks fan, so he's a New York boy. So I said it's all right. We'll put the money on the table.
I've got sympathy for Jets fans.
He doesn't care.
Yeah, that's.
No,
I've never really said anything bad about him since. They just can't get out of.
It's not like the Ram fans. Ram fans are just drama and.
Drop the Rams fans in the toilet and flush it with the rest of the crap. But as far as the Jets go, though, they just been through so bad.
But I'm happy to hear from Sharon again tonight. I'm glad to hear from her. And give a shout out to Sharon, Tony Wright, 49er Brian, William Roberts. I'm happy, man. Now we got to get more females in here. More females, I think a lot of us 49ers will be happy. I don't care what team there are. They're not the Rams fans. If they're like the Chargers or Chiefs or whatever, I don't care.
Well, Michael, we're gonna go. I'm gonna tell you, I'll see you game day, and we got it made.
Monday night.
Yeah.
It's Monday night football, guys. Get your hot wings and pizzas ready, guys. Get your food ready. And good luck, Tony Wright. Kick some butt on Sunday. And Browns kick the Cowboys, and Lions will just take the Rams and eat them up. And then Romero will pick up the pieces after.
Oh, don't let Detroit win Sunday night. That's going to make my day. All right, fam. I will see you Monday night. All right. Night, Michael. And get your groove on. Get your groove on says, let John Wick. That's a good one. People are coming up with all kind of names for Ricky. John Wick, Ricky Pearsall joined Debo and Trent, lead our boys out of the tunnel. Ooh, but Ricky Pramby can't suit up. On MNF, thinking about it gives me goosebumps. Go nice. Man. I wish the 49ers would allow that. I wonder, there's no rule or policy against if you're on the IR that you can't even come on the field, is there? Well, we've had them. I've seen guys on the sideline, but I don't know about them rolling out of the tunnel. Ricky just put a helmet on. Just have to put a rest of the uniform. Just a helmet, carrying that flag. The crowd will go nuts. Oh, Ellis.
Ronbo says.
Ellis, I didn't recognize voice.
Ronbo says, what's happening?
Hey, Ellis, man, we sit back here. Here we are, back where we left off from last year already. It doesn't seem like it was that long, and it really wasn't, because we've been crying for months behind Trent and CMC to start with, and Brandon Ayuk, his made for prime time series of all season long. Damn. And so all of a sudden it ends. Boom, we're back in here again. Ellis, talk about this, man. This game.
It's a good game to start out.
I mean, this is Robert Sala's make it or break it season.
I know, right?
I think
through no
I think
fault of his own.
If he don't do nothing this year, he could be
fired.
He could be out of there. You know what I mean?
It would be cruel, though, Ellis. The man didn't have no roster. He had Zach Wilson. Nobody should have to put up with Zach Wilson. And then the rest of the team is having trouble. Oh, I feel bad for him. The owners should give him at least 2 years.
It's the offense, though. You know, they came and they are utilizing, you know, that difficult ass offensive cause. You know, it takes everybody a while. I think, you know, Brock, and there's like a few select players that have gotten it like quickly.
True.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, even Brock still needed to, you know, still has stuff that he needs to learn and that he's still getting better at with the offense himself. But I mean, outside of Brock, I don't know anybody who's come in first year with Kyle Shanahan and has been balling out right away and just knows everything. I mean, Debo was messing up the first year or two. BA did.
But
you
else,
know, you get confused and shit.
But you
so
point
I think
out something.
That had a.
You point out something that the rest of the the guys around Brock know what they're doing. Zach didn't have anybody that knew he didn't know what he was doing. They didn't either. So there's an advantage for Brock, though. You're right.
So that's what I'm saying. You know, I think Zach is better than what he showed in New York.
He might be.
I don't say that we should have, you know, drafted him or nothing like that. But I mean, shit, that last preseason game, man, he's balling the hell out. So I think he's gonna be all right in the league.
Zach, yeah. In fact, remember the rumors were going around before now should try to bring Zach to San Francisco. And I said, "Come on, man, y'all, stop! Don't
like
do drugs in post. Don't do smoke. Don't drink in post." Yeah, but maybe it's not a bad idea. You could be right, Ellis.
Yeah, but I think they had a lot to do with the offense. You know what I mean? Because they brought it out there to New York. But you know, this is a good team that we're going to play. I'm glad that we get a challenge, you know, for the introduction. At least that's what I'm calling it. I'm giving them more credit than they've earned. But, you know, considering the roster, the coaching staff, you know, the veteranship, you know, with Aaron Rodgers coming back and, you know, they got some nice weapons over there.
Lots.
You know, offensively, Breece Hall is a super dope running back.
Don't say his name.
Super fast.
Oh, my God.
Nice, powerful. They got Israel Abanaconda. He's a dope running back, too. That's he's a rookie last year. But, you know, he's good, man. They got a nice little back. So they got Malachi Corley, that rookie. They've been utilizing him in the offseason. I think he's, you know, going to be, you know, a good piece for that offense. That tight end, I forgot his damn name.
For the Jets,
Rucker, last name Rucker or something like that. Big tall white dude. He's good. He's good. I don't know if he's going to be starting. I think he should be.
They got another tight end.
I don't know if they got another one, but the one I'm talking about was a rookie last year. But he was actually pretty good, so he's looking good in the offense. And you know they got Garrett and. You said who else was it? You said Mike Williams.
Yo, we're talking about the defensive line.
No, I'm talking about the offense.
Oh, Mike Williams. Hey, you know what? They've got another receiver. I think he's a second-year guy. I just can't remember his first name, but I remember hearing good things about him.
Not Garrett Wilson. Right?
That's him. That's him. That's the.
Yeah,
is he
Garrett
in the second?
Wilson is raw.
Is this second year or
He's
third
raw.
year? Yeah.
This is his second year.
Yeah, that's the one. He did a good job last year, and I understand Rodgers just loves him to death. So you know, I'm gonna put Tavares.
It might actually be his third year. I think he's 2022.
Yeah.
2020. Yeah. No. So then I think that would make it. Anyway, yeah, he's a baller.
He can play.
So,
The name you already. That's him. And then you got Mike Williams on the other side. Mike's nursing some kind of injury though. So I'm gonna let Demo take care of him and Tavares. No, he's too tall. Let Tavares take care of Mike. Demo be on Garrett. Oh no! I ain't worried about it.
He's too big. We need Ward. We need Tarvarius covering Mike Williams.
Yeah.
And then we have Demo cover Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson's really fast though upfield.
That's all right. Demo don't care.
So I mean, kind of pick your poison.
I got my boy Jair back there patrolling. He'll be all right.
Right.
So
somebody needs to he might need to come through and have like a little, what do you call it, intervention with Christian McCaffrey. Because if he's on the brink of tearing his Achilles or anything even close to it, he needs to sit his ass down somewhere.
Or put a pace on. You cannot carry 20. Christian thinks he's going to have the same load as usual. I think there's a new rule that you can't just call a calf injury just a calf strain. You've got to extend it to continue to say a calf Achilles. It's all one word now.
He needs to go sit his ass down somewhere. Chill out. I mean, I would because we need him for the long haul, dude.
We do.
What are the chances that, we get Christian in there, he's going against his body, because he's, because it's hard.
He's
you know what I'm saying? It's hard.
Yeah.
It's I won't say ego because it's not an ego thing. He's a player. He wants to come, it's opening. It's the first game of the season. He wants to come out banging, and doing his thing. And
it's got to be that way.
Even if that means compromising his body, he doesn't need to be doing that because we need him, down the line. Everybody knows we need a healthy Christian McCaffrey. We can't do shit with Christian if he's missing 2 games here, missing 3 games here. If he ends up missing 6, 7 games out of the season because he keeps nursing what could be a potential Achilles, injury. Yeah. I mean, it's not worth it.
But else, Kyle did say it's a precautionary measure and he's fine. We got to try to trust him. I'm going to have to get you. Kyle, let me get your score, though, fam. What do you got?
Shit. 31. I was going to go higher. I was thinking 38 or something like that. We get 35 and have a field goal. But I don't know if we're going to come. I don't know if we're going to come out crazy like that just yet. We can do it.
Well, yeah.
However, I don't know. But give me 35 us and 24 the Jets. They're going to get at least 3 touchdowns.
You guys did this last season, and I was sitting up here hiding under the table while you were talking. And you were right. A lot of everybody had these high scores, and I was down around 23, 24, and they did it. All right, I'm going to listen. All right.
I think they could get at least 24. I mean, I was going to say 21, but 20, 21, 24. We got 35.
Okay.
And let's call it done for the home team.
We're going to find out. All right, Ellis, we're going to roll so we can get as many scores in there as we can.
All right.
All right, fam.
That's a bet. Hey, shout out to the faithful, man. Y'all know what it is. Hit that like and subscribe. Shout out production. Thank you, Ronbo, for the platform.
Thank you.
Shout out Tony, Tanisha, Donnie, huh?
Yeah.
Donnie? You look good, Donnie.
That's the kind of nickname your mama starts. All right, fam.
Right. Donna, Tanisha, shout out Papa D and the fam.
Yeah.
Shout out the chat. Y'all know what it is, man. Shout out the real Chris Hansen. And all the other fam. Y'all know who you are in the chat, man. Keep it lit. Shout out Show. And what's his name? Where the hell's Trey from DA at? He still got me blocked.
Really?
Come on, Trey.
Okay.
Come on, Trey.
I don't know.
I know he's over.
Okay.
He might have turned the Eagles fan. Who knows? Anyway.
All right.
All right, man. Peace.
I didn't know that about Trey. Hey, Steven. we made Trey that mad. Steven. Oh, by the way, Ellis, if you see the real Chris Hansen, I don't know. We've been getting rid of Chris Hansens like crazy lately because Dak Elliott and his clones are up and down through here. So if you see him, tell him to come back. I will try to distinguish him. Steven, where you at, man?
What's going on, Ronbo?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Steven, man, I'm okay for a guy that's concerned about Monday night, as I am.
What are you concerned for?
I keep asking myself too.
I get it.
I've said I have respect for that defense because my God, they're just. But Steven, I can be convinced otherwise. What are you thinking?
Well, here's the thing: we got to remember, Robert Saleh was probably the prototype to the wide 9 defense that we have today.
Yeah.
He knows the bread and butter brick by brick layout of our defense at its core, because he pretty much tuned it up that way. D'Amico came in. If anything, I'm more afraid of D'Amico because D'Amico really took it to the next level, being a first-time DC. You know. So for me, I'm not too worried as I would be if we were playing the Texans. But I'm also kind of skeptical too because the Jets have been able to upset, and as history shows, the Niners usually don't really start off hot, especially after a Super Bowl loss. So it's. I mean, do I think that we're going to lose? No. But have stranger things have happened? Yes, because Aaron Rodgers is that guy. And I don't know if you remember, but last time we played, Aaron Rodgers at Green Bay, we had him beat, and in the last 10 seconds, he threw a touchdown pass through Devontae Adams, and we got knocked out of the playoffs. Does anyone else remember that?
Of course I do. I remember every last thing that happened with Green Bay, every time. And even that year we played them, and we had 2 receivers, and they beat us, and Aaron was sitting there saying things like, he's probably the best linebacker in the NFL. We were talking, remember, because even though we were getting our butt beat, Fred Warner was impressing Aaron. Yeah. So, yeah.
But we do have a leading edge on, the Jets offense because we have Leonard Floyd, who was the sole reason why Aaron Rodgers was taken out for the season. And we also have Devondre Campbell in the middle.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting Devondre's not bad. And he knows
he's
Aaron.
Not bad at all.
That preseason game changed my mind about him. I was thinking the D. Winters was going to take his job. Maybe not.
Ronbo. Devondre Campbell even said, he goes, Green Bay has played me in the wrong position for so long now. SF is using me in the right way.
Exactly. He's exactly who we want to see on Monday night.
And we have a very, very physical backfield. Yeah. Our safeties are about as nasty as they're going to be. They are disgusting. Absolute violent dogs,
God. Every last Mustafa.
We got
Talanoa. I don't know if Talanoa's going to see any action, though. But, yeah.
Could you imagine Jair Brown and Mustafa?
I'm looking for Jair to pick him off. Jair,
people are dying.
Such a bull hawk.
People are dying. You can't tell me that no one's going to leave on a stretcher. With those 2 on there, and then you got to worry about Beal. If you play Beal in the middle, God. Jair Brown, Mustafa, and Beal down the middle. No. Moms are getting called left and right.
Yeah, Fred Warner. Fred Warner loves. I hope he doesn't take it easy since Aaron made him feel good and pissed off the Indianapolis Colts linebacker on that same sentence. I thought that was so funny. Fred Warner's the best linebacker in football. All right, before you leave here today, I'm gonna have to change your mind. And so Aaron went out there and played the Colts, and I forgot who won that game, but yeah.
Oh, you know what, Ron? But we also got to remember too. They have Hassan Reddick.
Hey, no, wait. Maybe Hassan's still all pissed off. He hasn't reported in yet. He hasn't said. I don't know if he's going to put on his uniform or not, but he might play. He might not.
I have a feeling he might play.
Yeah, because he's going to.
If he doesn't, good for us. If he does,
he's losing money like crazy. Ooh, that's expensive.
Mm-hmm. Well, you also got to remember too, Ronbo. Hassan Reddick is also the reason why Brock Purdy got hurt. He's the reason why we lost that NFC game.
I know. I don't understand.
We're both. I can easily say we're both staring down a barrel. We're both looking at each other, guns pointed right at the temple.
We're ready. Though, but Stephen, Hassan Reddick plays. First time, shame on him. If he gets it and does that again, shame on us. They better not let Hassan Reddick bust this game up. No, there better be a plan. So.
Also, too, you know what? We're not playing in New York. I think, what was it? The Jets and Giants share a stadium, right? MetLife, right?
Right.
Or am I tripping?
That's true.
So we don't got to worry about that field. We're playing in Santa Clara.
Yeah, natural grass. So, yeah, we'll be fine.
Can't be any better than that. But there's one thing you guys are forgetting. There's one thing I heard you guys talking about. I think it was you and Papa D, along with, what was it? I think it was Niner Brian. You guys were talking about our receivers, how third and Jawan might be 2 and Jawan or 1 and Jawan. You guys also forgot
he may be
Chris Conley.
real utilized because Sauce is going to be a problem. No matter what anybody says.
Oh, he absolutely.
Yeah.
He's arguably the best corner to come out of his draft class.
Perfectly built. Long limbs, great speed, range, reflexes. He's a machine. If I was going to a computer and program it and drop me out a cornerback, it would be Sauce Gardner.
Yeah.
Ayuk's going to try to challenge him, though.
You can't write a better modern-day corner like Sauce. I mean, really, we've seen great corners in our lifetime. I mean, I saw the final glimpses of Deion Sanders, prime time.
Sure.
I've seen, some great safeties. I've seen Revis Island, Richard Sherman. We've seen some great solo defensive players, and
Sauce is definitely going to be
our current modern day.
His name's going to go down in the books. Give me a score, fam. We're going to run out of time. What do you got?
I would say we're going to win by. It's going to be 30 to
Everybody's got
21.
30s. I love it. I got to get on this wagon. 30 to 21. I love it.
We're going to make an example out of him, Ronbo. We're going to make an example out of him because we're mad. We lost to a stupid way in some fluke ass position. We're going to make an example out of the Jets, and unfortunately, Robert Saleh is going to be at the brunt of it. So.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. All right, Stephen. I'll see you game time where we can laugh about what were you worried about, Ronbo? I love it. All right. Have a great night, fam. Give my best to the family.
You too, Ronbo. You have a great night. And always remember,
Stephen.
If it ain't Niners all day.
If you say if it ain't, and you got more to that? If it ain't Niners all day, it is Niners all day, Stephen.
Thank you. You know what it is, Ronbo.
Night,
have a good night.
You too. Montana just talks too brazen. Yeah, you can't stop all my clones. Okay, we did for 10 minutes. He's out of here for a few minutes. God dang it, this guy's annoying. And by the way, I should make him change his name. If he doesn't change his name, he's got to go. Dak Elliott. All right. Hey, Jamel.
Ronbo Fonzarelli. What's going on?
I like that. Jamel, it's game time. Jamel, this has been very therapeutic tonight. There's been some things said that give me a little more confidence to believe in us. Jamel, I need some more encouragement. I mean, do you have any for me?
Well, yeah, I think I know we got Robert Saleh. He's a defensive guru, but we have Kyle, who's the offensive guru, and I think Kyle has had the upper hand in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at Robert Saleh as a head coach, and he hasn't fared too well, but he has a really good defense.
Remember, Jamel, you got to feel sorry for him. He's had the Jets.
Yeah.
Anybody that takes that job is out their damn mind to begin with. I couldn't believe he took that job.
Oh, my God.
I mean, I like a challenge, but come on, man, that's beyond a challenge. But go ahead.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But see, like the other callers mentioned about Aaron, he's a slower injured because his Achilles is affected, and this defense is even faster. We talk about. I can't wait to see our backfield. I can't wait to see Mustafa, Jair Brown, Gill.
Demo. What's that? Demo's looking to get better this year too.
Yeah, Demo Green.
Chavarius.
Green up in there. Fred.
Mooney.
Chavarius.
Yeah.
So that's our backfield is stacked. And so
tell you.
The Bosa and
Hargrave and Leonard. And that run stopper, whichever one they start. Yeah. I wonder if it's going to be Malik. Malik might start, I guess. Malik and Hargrave in the middle.
Yeah, I believe. Hargrave, yeah. So I believe we got a better guys in the middle to start the run this year. So they addressed it. We were poor with that last year, so we addressed it this year. And so hey, man, let them run. It should be. Let's see what happens Monday night. So
who's going to be good too? You know who else was going to be good? That kid we've been working on trying to nurse him back to health for the last 2 years. He got hurt in preseason. He was looking good before he got hurt preseason. I said, because, he's built like dude is wide as a truck and fast.
Right.
Low center of gravity. You know what I'm talking about? What is his name? Ellis, what's his name? I always forget his name because we don't see him very often because he's always laid out. But he looked good. And Priest, I said, we got us a run stopper now. He got hurt.
I know. Oh,
we might still be okay.
So I hope I know. Hope he heals up and so he can PT get there. But otherwise, I think we're gonna be successful Monday night. I'm gonna go and give you my score now.
Right.
I got 31-13.
31-13.
That's my score.
There you go, Jamel. Everybody's up in the 30s. Everybody's confident except me. I'm sitting up here talking about 27, maybe 27. Wait a minute. I said too much, 24. We can do this. Once we get rolling, the offense got to look better than it did last year too, fam. Because just for Brock's growth alone, they got to look better than last year. And he's told everybody how much he's grown. He feels himself that he's learned a lot more. He knows now a lot more than he did last year. Hell, that's going to be interesting. We'll see how he applies that. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jamel. What else?
I'm expecting him to come out. And I'll tell him, like everybody else, I expect Silverback to get it done. I think, man, you know what? I watched some highlights of Trent, and I said, man, this dude is freaking agile. I don't know what.
Boy, he can.
That's a grown ass man.
Can he move for a big man, too? My God, he can move.
Ronbo. I'm going to say it again. That's a grown ass man. I watched him throw grown men around. I said, look at that.
He's strong. Ain't no
That's
doubt
why they
about
call him
that.
the Silverback.
Exactly.
I love it. I'm glad you with it, man.
I tell you. And all that speed and bad attitude. Trent Williams, you remember that fight we had at the end of that game with the Eagles year before last? And Trent went over there.
Yeah, he was breaking stuff up.
But I loved it. The dude, Trent must have told him stop, man. And the dude wouldn't stop. Trent twirled him like a baton and threw him down to the dirt. and then Richard Sherman years ago, Sherm kept talking and dared him to slap Sherm so hard I felt it watching it through the camera. So you don't want to mess with Trent Williams.
He said what you gonna do. Yeah, he said what you gonna do. That was the sound bite, and I heard him say after the game, even though Seattle won, he said, "I'm gonna punch you in the face." He said, "Go ahead, you can do it, Bill." I said, "Mm-hmm."
And at that time, and at that time, I did not like nobody's Richard Sherman. Oh, I thought that was one of the most wonderful things I'd ever seen in my life. Anyway, Jamel, I'm loving it, man. You got back in here just like I asked you to. Jamel, 31-13. I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see you game time.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna see you game time. And look, man. Before I go, listen. Do you have Netflix?
Netflix? Oh, heck yeah. Which show are you talking about?
Okay. Yeah, you know what? The buzz has been going around. I watched it. There's a movie that's based on true events in my hometown of Gary, Indiana.
Wait, what's his name?
It's called The Deliverance.
The Deliverance.
Deliverance.
Let me write that down.
Yeah, and it's based off a true story. And, since we are believers in Christ, man, I know the location. It was on 36 in Carolina. The house is tore down now, but people say there's still occurrences going on to this day.
Oh, I love those kind of movies.
Okay. Right. Be careful though, man. But you know what I'm saying? Good movie, though.
Thanks, fam. I'm gonna check it out and get back to you on that. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Ronbo.
See you game time.
Yeah. Good night.
All right, fam.
Yes, sir.
49ers. All right, fam. Rakeem, what's up, Rakeem? Because football season has arrived. 49ers 24, Jets 10. Can I get a Tony must have just did a reference before he's waiting on the phone. And beer seems to have this effect, sends them into a coma-like sleep. You know, as a kid, I remember Bakersfield, California. We had some hogs. I used to love to go out there in the summer, and them hogs would be laying up in the yard. They sound just like. Hey, let Tony sleep. We'll get back to him. Hey, 49er Brian.
Yo, what it do, player? What it do? What it do?
What it do?
You know,
Yeah.
Ronbo Sports,
Yeah.
that person that was snowing on the line,
Yeah.
that had to be Jack Dong with something in his mouth. Maybe Remilia. I think it was, player. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You feel me, player?
I feel you. I feel you.
You know, the marketing schmo knows the score from that big A where those Jets live that we're going to slay and destroy and dismantle. All the way to that other big shithole of L.A. where those lamb chops are going to get dissected by those lions. Destroyed, Ronbo Sports. Embarrassed.
Man, I can't wait
deflated,
to watch that game. Ooh.
Painted like yellow-blue skunks by the lions.
And smell like it.
You feel me, player? You hear what I'm saying?
I'm hearing you.
Ronbo, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Doing great. You know,
How's it going?
I'm dealing with my monsters as far as this game goes. I hate it, but I'm a little fearful. I don't want to lose this game, but that's a good team we're going up
We're not
against.
losing this game, buddy.
We're not. I know.
We're not losing this game.
Yeah, I know.
Jets are overrated.
Yeah.
We got Niner haters out there, like the Nick Wrongs, taking a pickle. Grant Conehead.
Wait. You know, I've not listened to Pig and Pickle for a little while. He said something a while back that I said,
You shouldn't. Don't ever listen to him. Don't listen to that. Then you got the colon cow pie down in L.A. Thinks those Rams are going to do anything. He's about ready to get embarrassed this weekend. Totally.
You know, it's asking too much, so Brian, to watch the Rams go down. Who do the Hawks play this weekend? Or do they start the season with a bye week?
Don't know. Don't care. I hope they lose. That's all I care. Please lose. But Ronbo, I watched that. God, what was it? The Chiefs and Ravens.
Yeah.
What a disgrace of a game that was.
No, because
disgrace.
I know, and always like this with the Chiefs. I'm so tired of them getting every break in the book all the time. I said, you know what?
How many false starts or illegal shifts were they doing? And they weren't calling them.
And early in the game too, they didn't even acknowledge that, which was really weird. I said, Chiefs are trying to cheat, and the refs apparently they rehearsed this, right? What are you doing, ref? He did that right in front of you. Oh.
And Ronbo, okay, the Chiefs have improved their offense, but their defense has regressed. They weren't playing very good defense at all. Either
Not
were
like they
the
were
Ravens.
last year.
Ravens,
You're right.
Both defenses look terrible. And
Lamar
I'm
had
not
the
afraid
game
of
won.
Derek.
Yeah. If he just not overthrew his receivers.
And Derrick Henry looked good, but Ronbo, where was he at the end of the game?
They wouldn't let him
pooped
play.
out.
No. I was Brian. Why didn't they let him? Why didn't they try to give him the ball though?
Ronbo, I think he was gassed because he's old. He's old like Aaron Rodgers. We're going to expose Aaron Rodgers as an old man that should have retired after that Achilles. Should have retired. That's going to be embarrassing. Because when is the last time Aaron Rodgers has been a threat to the 49ers?
Well, that's a good.
I can't even remember.
Thank you. But you know what? He didn't have this team he's got now. He never had a defense like he's having now. I don't think he had a decent defense, but not like this.
Are we talking about Solomon Thomas and Javon Kinlaw?
I hope
Is that
so,
what we're
because
talking about?
if they're starting, I'll be delighted. I thought they were just sort of part of the rotation.
Please, I'm not worried about these little green outfit wearing jets. You ever seen a green jet, Ronbo? What's up with that? Where's Tanisha and Donut?
It's not as bad.
What's up with that?
Is
The
that
green jet.
Well, that Hawks green bothers me worse, but you're right.
Yeah, what's up with that?
You know, I tell you,
No, man, I ain't worried. I ain't sweating these guys. I'm not sweating the Vikings in 2 weeks, and I ain't sweating those shit ass Rams. Not one bit.
I can't wait to see.
You clowns are going to get destroyed as well.
Especially if they got a weak defense, I can't wait to all. If the Rams come in there all offense and no defense, like what's being said, I can't wait to see what happens. I said, okay, Rams, you guys talked your way into a lot of embarrassment, and some of us are going to come and hunt you down after that game because the Rams might not even show up in here after that game if they get beat up because the defense has
Matty
porous.
Dumb Stafford ever going to play this year? We haven't seen him yet.
Oh, you mean it's because he's been
at?
held out? You know how McVay is. He's always worried about people getting hurt, and then when they play, they get hurt in the first week.
Yeah, that's called cowardly, is what that is.
Well, it's
Coward.
just bad planning. You got to let those guys get some burn. So.
Yeah, they make fun of our Purdy, but they don't even have that old man, 36-year-old Stafford out there yet, who's probably getting rigor mortis from sitting around too long.
Brian, I agree.
Not doing nothing.
I so agree, and I love when people make fun of Purdy now. I mean, this is like no football sense whatsoever. So keep talking about him. This way, when the season starts, hey, where's those idiots? Brock Purdy, blah, blah, bblah, blah, blah, blah. What's blah, 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 2-0. Listen, you guys keep talking, though. And both games were pretty lopsided, by the way. 3-0. I forgot about mini. Yeah.
And where's Zerper? I haven't seen Zerper in the chat tonight. Isn't he a Raven fan?
Yes, indeed. Of course he is. Brian, I didn't realize the clock was ticking away. Brian, we got to go to score and stop having all this fun, and I'll see you on game day.
I already sent you a super chat. I said 42-17.
Oh, Brian's already.
It's going to be a routing.
They got it.
Yeah.
They're just showing it to me now. Okay. Brian, always love you, player. And
all right, player.
We'll see you game time.
And I told Marketing Pro, do not let your dog be babysat by Michael Vick. Stay away from Michael Vick.
Jesus. Brian, I'll see you game time.
All right, Ronbo. You have a good night.
You too.
Michael, Nikita, Tony Wright, Ray Jr., Val, all you guys in the chat. You're awesome, except for you Rams fans. You're a bunch of clowns. Hannah Montana, all you can suck it. Bunch of pansies. Pansies, Ronbo.
Go back and let them know.
Everybody have a good night.
You too.
We'll see you.
Night.
Jack Elliott. Bye-bye.
Hey, Lou Jet.
What's up, Ronbo?
Lou Jet, man, good to hear from you again. Your name is one of those unforgettable names, Lou Jet. Lou Jet.
Yeah, Lou Jet. And the Jets they're gonna have to get ready for a legit ass whooping.
I love Lou Jet. Everybody's confident about this game. I'm still got reservations because of the defense. I figure Aaron's not going to come in. We've known Aaron long enough to know if he doesn't have Devontae Adams, it may not be as dangerous. Although he's got some good receivers, but Devontae Adams is a magician. So you know what? I need to calm down. Give me some further convincing on this matter.
Yeah, I think Leonard, Floyd, and Bosa are going to rattle up. What's the name?
Aaron.
The quarterback.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, they're going to get him. And Aaron Rodgers, he's caught up in too many other BS in social media stuff.
Right.
And
it has nothing to do with football.
His head is somewhere else. Yeah,
that's a
he's
good
got nothing
point.
to do with football.
Aaron's worried about politics. Whatever he was doing in the Middle East is probably something that he's a project involved with. And then the Jets. And I don't know, maybe his girlfriend and him are because Aaron usually has romantic problems. And then the Jets, number 4 on his list of priorities.
Yeah, and then I heard the locker room kind of doesn't like him. So
see, everybody's saying that must be true.
Yeah, yeah. Well, one of my buddies said that a lot of the players don't like because he's bringing in some of the outside noise into the locker room, so they really don't like that his mentality. So, but we'll take care of him for him.
I know, right?
And then
a young team and Aaron Rodgers talking shit all the time. That would be a problem.
Yeah, and then Rodgers' dream was to be a Niner, so every time he goes out there, I think he goes into shock, like saying that's my favorite team, and so he's conflicted. He's like, should I score against them? But then I don't like them, and then all of a sudden here comes Bosa and Floyd. Wake up, buddy! Bam!
Yeah, but Lucha, the thing is, though, Aaron, I think he wants to beat the 49ers every time he sees them. But that is the reason why
he freaks
can't,
out.
right? And the thing is, he cannot. You know how when you get mad, have you ever done any boxing or anything like that? You know how the coach always says, all right, don't get mad, stay calm, think. I want you to think. This is Aaron. Aaron, I think he gets so mad that he takes himself out. Because he really wants to beat the 49ers. He's still pissed off about what happened in 2005. So.
Yeah. And then he likes the Niners so much that he's like, man, I got to beat them. And then while he drops back to pass, he's like, I think I'm a 49er. Let me throw it to a 49er. And that's what he's going to
do. Aaron! God, I love it. So you know what?
Yeah,
we got three guys that can definitely damage him. I mean, between Leonard, also Hargrave is going to be in the mix because he's going to be better this year than he was last year. And, of course, the perennial one on the other side, first ballot Hall of Famer Nick Bosa on the other side. I tell you, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I don't think, to be honest with you, as you get older and you start, falling on the ground, I don't think Rodgers, and once he gets hit, even if we just put him on the ground a couple of times.
Yeah, it might be game over.
By the third and fourth quarter, he's gonna be running around like a chicken with no head and shit.
Because you don't want any more of that. You get body slammed too many times, like you're saying. Aaron's got to the point now, as A just said, we don't need to be slamming up against the dirt too many times here, brah. So I don't know. Who's their backup quarterback? I wonder though. Could we see him?
Man, I don't even know, to be honest with you. Those kind of teams that look like that make my eyes hurt on TV because they just look so ugly. And then the Niners come in, and we're looking all shiny. And even the Rams, man, the Rams look like somebody drew them. It doesn't look right. So I always say the Niners are the Cadillac. We got the best looking uniform.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So all the other teams, like you were saying earlier, the Rams, I don't know what the hell they're doing in here, but the Rams won all these Super Bowls. It's never going to happen. And I love the way you guys said it earlier. They're never going to catch up to us. I want the Ram fans to listen to this. You could talk all the crap you want, but you're never, ever going to catch up to the Niners. Get that in your head.
Because do the math, lose it. If it takes you 70 years to get 2 trophies, what are the odds of you getting 3 more? 210 years?
Yeah.
You guys ain't got any modern day trophies. We have one. You got 1 in LA and you got 1 in St. Louis. That's 2. You got 3 to go.
Yeah, I just feel sorry for him, but I think what we have to do is the fans got to get loud, and our offensive line, if we block pretty good, I'm going to go with. I was thinking of blowout at the beginning, but maybe I think they're going to get the point spread, so I'm going to say 23-17.
Yeah, okay. 23-17 for Lugit. 23-17, Lugit. And Lugit, you remind me of me with that score. Everybody else is going 30s and up, and we're staying down in the 20s. I hope they're right and we're wrong.
No, we're going to move the ball up and down, but a couple of times the nostalgia because we're a little rusty, and then we're going to kick a couple of field goals in there. But we're going to move the ball. We just need to do that last thing, and then we'll get that going like in the fourth, fifth game, and then we'll get the motor revving and everything.
There you go. I believe you. Fourth quarter, sometimes we usually start out first. We usually score in that first rehearsed play, and then from there we settle back down into a something. I'm not sure, but we'll find out. These guys can be. The 49ers are fresh and hungry and pissed off about that Super Bowl. Everybody might be right. They may beat a fit on the Jets just because they got to beat somebody's butt behind what happened. So, all right. Bam, I'm going to see. Hey, Luigi, good to hear from you again, fam. Let me see you game night, all right?
Yeah, I'm going to get out there, try to get out there, Ronbo. But always a pleasure being on this podcast. I really appreciate. I really appreciate what you do for the 49er fans and all the 49er fans out there. I hope everybody has a really good time during the season, eating good, barbecuing, and busting up with your buddies, and just looking at that beautiful team that's going to be smacking people around.
Getting in them playoffs again, at least minimum. We get the playoffs. You know how we do when we get the playoffs. All right, Lucian.
No, we got to get the Super Bowl. Yeah, we got to get the Super Bowl.
Yeah, once we get the playoffs, it's over. We don't settle for anything less than NFCCG, and we ain't losing that unless they break the quarterback's arm again, and that ain't happening.
All right, Ronbo. Well, you have a good night, man.
You too, Lucian. Good to hear from you, fam. All right. Talk to you in a minute.
All right, later.
Actually, what I want to do, go to Buffalo Wild Wings. If that talking buffalo in there, I want to go check him out. I like him. Wait a minute. Let's see if Tony. Wait.
Ronbo.
There he is. Tony, we're glad that you woke up, and we want to know what brand of beverage is that takes you down like that. That sounds like something I want to do. Tony, you were sawing that log. That log broke 5. You saw it about through 5 logs. Bam, bam. And we just enjoyed you for a minute or two.
Oh shit! How embarrassing.
Go back and listen to it. You'll love it.
That's why my next Carl sniff.
Tony, hey, you know what we're doing, Tony? We're trying to figure out, is there a reason to be excited about playing the Jets, and are we going to beat them up?
I don't know, Ronbo. I mean, I'm going to call it the knock off the rust game.
Yeah. Hopefully they have to knock some rust off too, though. That's what I'm only worried about. We got 2 guys that got lots of rust.
Yeah, their games all going to depend on continuity and A-Rod being on his game, isn't it?
Yes. You know what, though, Tony? Now that you mention it, though, the defense isn't rusty. And the offense, I'm just wondering how many scores are they going to put up. You know what? The defense is going to be ready to go, though. We'll see.
I mean, I heard somebody earlier say that they've got problems in the locker room.
Everybody's saying that. You're talking about the Jets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it must be true. That's not a rumor that everybody's talking about. Usually there's one guy to come and say, the fact that people are spreading around the room that there's trouble in the Jets locker room is false. And then whoever's talking goes on to explain why. They show clips of them all singing Kumbaya in the locker room or something crazy, right? So, I wonder if it's, I hope it's true, because if there's any animosity in there toward Aaron Rodgers, his vacation, his political affiliations and things like that, it's probably getting on a lot of players' nerves. So you're right.
Well, yeah. Well, he's into hallucinogenics. The magic mushrooms and
he is
psychedelics and all that stuff.
Jesus, Aaron. Can you imagine?
Yeah, I was talking about it with Joe Rogan.
I haven't seen that show in a long time, because I see him when he's with McAfee, but him and McAfee. They've slowed that down. Okay, but go ahead. I'll take your word on it. I believe you. They talked about that publicly like that is insane, though.
Yeah. Apparently it's good for you. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Everybody I know that's been on drugs, especially natural drugs, has been saying that forever. I remember guys way back in high school, hey, man, this is some good herb, man. I'm telling you, man, it's all natural, this, that, and that, no fertilizers. It's good for you. I'd say, okay.
Next thing you know, you're chasing cars.
Drug people are special. But anyway, give me some more.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying knock off the rust game. It's going to be the same for both teams. Robert Saleh, first game back with A-Rod, the team going to gel, how they're going to play. They've obviously got a good defense. I don't think they're going to be able to match up with our offense, but it's going to be an interesting day. Ronbo. Anything can happen.
It always does.
You know, we got a few dudes, Trent Williams and Ayuk, that are going to be a little bit rusty.
Yeah, I know, right? No matter what we think, he is not going to be as sharp as he would be.
Nah, that's for sure. I mean, I heard one of the commentators say that they saw that. I think it was Krug said that he saw him in training, you know, in practice. Trent Williams was sweating like a dog, and
of course he is. I'm not even surprised. So, you know what? Kyle's not stupid. He's going to pace him because he can get hurt out there pushing, and he's not ready in condition right now. We're going to see a lot of Jalen Moore, I got a feeling.
I know.
You
know, and like before, it's going to the whole game's going to be predicated on you know, what Salah does. If he's going to try and run the ball on us early, and if he succeeds, is he going to keep on doing it, or if he can't run the ball, is he going to try and exploit that right-hand side that everybody knows about?
He's going to exploit both sides, Tony, just from what you just said. If Trent's out there not ready, and you know he wasn't, they're gonna open the door. They're gonna have heavy load on that left and right side. They're gonna alternate it. You do better to go against Big Trent right now than you would go against McKivitz. McKivitz has been training all season. Trent might be the weak link this Sunday. Now that you mention it.
Well, if that's the case, Ronbo, I mean, then we're going to have to heavily rely on our secondary to get us the ball back 2 or 3 times just to break the spirit. You know what I mean?
I still want to be able to run. That's the thing. We got to run. If the silverback's not ready, I don't know how we're.
Well, that's the thing. We always run behind him.
I know.
Are we going to be able to establish our running game? Are they going to stop us? They are. They're not.
Tony's going to be that game where
everything's an unknown at the moment. We haven't even seen both teams play one game, so we don't know.
This is going to be that game where we're going to watch Kyle calling them passing plays, and we're going to keep saying things like, Kyle, how come we can't run the ball? And we'll already have our answer. We know right now that it could be a problem.
Well, it's going to be, like they say, a nail biter, but from the beginning to the end, because we're going to be nervous watching it.
Man. But you know what, though, Tony?
So
even a tired Trent, and they're probably pushing him hard in practice just because it was practice. If he's paced, he goes out there and does 2 or 3 plays at a time. Maybe he's fine. I'm going to just try to believe that. Damn.
Well, if he plays limited downs and limited snaps,
he's going to be on a camera.
Maybe we'll be all right. But like you said, my main concern is I would be, if I was the coach, like to ease him in as well, just for the fact that I don't want him injured and then out for the next 9 weeks.
Man, pace himself.
What are we going to do then?
No, don't even think about it, Tony. And what you need, give me your score. Don't even talk about it. Tony, what do you got for a score?
Mate, for me, it's too hard to pick, so I'm just going to say, obviously, I can't go against my own team.
Just put a W on it?
I'm just going to say Niners by 7.
Okay, Niners by 7 for Tony. No matter what it is, Niners by 2D. All right, Tony. Always appreciate you. And I'll tell you what, game day, be looking for you. And Tony, we were worried. Remember how we broke it down the other day? Now look at this. The 49ers ran him off the damn field. Look at Rodgers having to be restrained on the sidelines. I love it. Somebody throw him a mushroom.
I think that's what Lamar Jackson felt like the other day.
Tony.
Because he had a chance to win that game.
I know it. He blew it with 3 times. Bad passes. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, Tony, cheers, my man.
Cheers, brother. Shout out to everyone, and let's hope next time we're talking about a win.
Exactly. Look forward to that. Oh,
yeah.
Right. Good day, Tony.
Can't wait. All right, brother.
All right.
Cheers. Shout out to everyone.
Looking forward. All right. Here goes Tony into his day, as it's early in Australia. Hey, Jalen, come on in, man. And where's Jalen? Come on in, fam.
Ronbo,
Yeah.
Don't do me like this, Ronbo. I already know you finna come in and you finna make me seem like the bad guy. Don't do that.
I didn't use any tones. I did not. I'm welcome, Jalen. I'm delighted. I'm glad you got in here tonight. Yeah, if you ain't on the East Coast in the morning.
I'm in Central Time, Ronbo.
Okay.
So it's 1:30. Yeah.
Well, Jalen, you got the wind is blowing in your speaker.
For the season, Ronbo.
Huh? Say again. Jalen, you standing outside? Is the wind hitting you?
Let me reconnect.
Okay. Did Dak get back in here? Dak Elliott, formerly known as the Young Montana. Jalen? We might have to come back to Jalen. He's probably making some kind of adjustments. Oh, there he is. Yeah.
Is that better?
Kind of, Jalen. It seems like the wind is blowing into your speaker. Or into your mouthpiece
I have
or something.
a very good mic.
I mean, I'm talking real good. I mean, they're picking up everything going on within a 15-mile radius. you and the Pentagon. Jalen, what are you thinking here, man? What we got coming up?
I think we're gonna win this game, of course.
All right, Jalen, your connection is still getting a lot of wind. Or something rubbing up. Something could be rubbing up against your reception.
No, it's just the wind is blowing, Ronbo.
Oh, you are outside. I was right then. You got to turn your body, blaze into that wind, and
Yeah, I can't stop Mother Nature.
I know. Well, Jalen, what are you doing outside, Jalen? Is this like at this hour? Go ahead and say, Ronbo, it ain't none of your business. But you don't.
Yeah.
Where you at?
I was just moving some things in and out the house.
Okay. All right. We'll get in the house and so we can hear what you got to say because we want to know what Jalen's thinking. Go ahead.
I'm excited, Ronbo. Very excited.
All right. How come?
First two games looked good so far, Ravens and Eagles. This season is going to be a doozy, Ronbo. A real doozy.
You make a good point because both them games didn't look like your normal first games. Both games were intense. So I was getting probably too. Go ahead, Jalen. I'm listening. We're listening.
What do you think we're going to do this Monday, Ronbo?
Jason, I got 27-20. A lot of people think we're going to score a lot more points than that. And I thought I was a stretch with 27. I don't like dealing with that Jets defense, Jalen. Oh, I find that worrisome. I mean,
I mean, Saul Gardner's good. Other than that, who they really got?
They got a good linebacker. Oh, they've also got the frontline rush, though, includes some of our people that we got rid of. So I'm not really sure how good that pass. They still have Mike Quinn. They got Quinn. What's his name? Is his name Quinn? His first name Michael? Mike Quinn? Anyway, they got that monster that broke Jimmy G's leg 3 years ago.
They got Quinnen Williams.
Quinnen Williams. I'm sorry. Yeah. See, ooh. So I don't know. And if we can't, if Trent Williams has got a problem and we can't run the ball, that plays right into their hands. So I'm a little concerned,
Well, I ain't gonna lie. We really shouldn't be concerned about anything year 8 into the system and into this regime.
Yeah.
Let's just be real.
And most of the players are still
Let's
there.
just call it how it is.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be coming up in here with any kind of nervous
reservations.
Year 8 after just going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But okay. We still nervous.
I always love to make me
That's
feel
the problem.
foolish behind my thinking like that. You're right. I mean, really, what am I worried about? You got enough Pro Bowlers now to run the Pro Bowl by yourself. You got guys with experience in the system for how long? So you're right. Yeah. I'm tripping.
Yeah, come on now, Ronbo.
I'm done. You talked me out of it that easy.
Let's just actually think about this for a second.
Give me some pluses on why there's no need to be bothered with any fears, other than the ones you gave me just now. I mean, have you got a game plan to work against a good defense, like an aggressive defense like the Jets? Can we pretty much anticipate the 49ers taking advantage of some part of
Ronbo? We have how many All Pros on our offense?
Yeah, I know. A lot.
So,
I think
with all these weapons, Ronbo, you should be able to put up 30 points. Right? Who did we lose on offense? Who did we lose on offense last year? We lost a lot of defense players.
I'm trying to think of, I can't. We didn't lose anybody. We didn't lose anybody on offense.
I'm expecting the same production from last year. 30 points a game. You got Debo,
Keep saying those names. I like that.
Best fullback in the league.
It's
30 points.
Yeah. It's
Why are we back in?
Don't leave anybody out. Don't forget George Kittle, and you also got Juwan should have been MVP.
Yeah, but it didn't happen because Kyle decided he got out coached, Ronbo. Plain and simple. That man got out coached. Yes or no? Would you agree with that? Yes or no? Did he get out coached?
Well, no. I've already
Because the
told
players
you.
weren't better.
Well, I told you how I feel about that. I can't. Kyle can put him out on the field with instructions, and they go out there and mess up. I can't blame him all the way on that. I mean, CMC.
Players were better than ours.
What are the odds of CMC fumbling the ball? I mean, Kyle. Nobody's seen that coming. The three.
Another running back a carry.
Well, no, it's 3 and 13.
He didn't give another running back a carry though. That's stupid. Christian McCaffrey's not the only running back on the field.
Yeah, but he's
we
the most
have other
trusted.
running backs.
It was a Super Bowl.
That's not a good excuse. If McCaffrey fumbles, put somebody else in.
I'd have done the same though. McCaffrey would have been my man for that game. I ain't gonna lie.
Ronbo, we had the best roster in the league last year. I refuse to believe that the Chiefs players were just better than us. That man got out coached. Plain and simple.
Okay. Nobody's gonna change your mind on that.
That man got out coached.
Jenny, you know what though? Give me your score because I'm gonna try to get a few more people in before sunrise. What do you got?
35-21 49ers. And we're going 13-4.
I love it. I just need to relax and believe. All them Pro Bowlers, the same team we had last year.
You do know we play the Chiefs again this year, right?
Yep. Go get an ass whooping. I'm just kidding. We ain't gonna get no ass whooping by the Chiefs. No regular season.
We winning that game, Ronbo. We winning that.
We are. You could quote me on this. When that game comes, I told you before the season started we were going to beat the Chiefs. Nick Bosa's not going to fall for that rope-a-dope trick that Patrick Mahomes pulls on him every time either. We win this time.
Okay. I would hate to be 0-5 against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, God. Jenny, forget about that. Don't leave. Don't remember that. All right. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to see you game day.
Well, it's kind of hard to.
Well, yeah, that's true. All right, fam. Have a great night, Jaden. Glad you got in here. I'll see you Monday.
Shout out, Ronbo.
Big J. Night, fam. Big O.
Yes, sir.
Big O, here we are. That moment before the twilight when we sit around thinking, can we win this game? Now, Jalen just pointed out something that made me feel real foolish. You've got a lot of Pro Bowlers, more than the Jets do, and they've got those guys have got all experience. Nobody's unfamiliar with the program. how in the world do you entertain any thought like getting beat? Big O.
Well, I'm gonna tell you how, Ronbo.
Okay,
like my man L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
Like my man L.A. Knight say, "Let me talk to you." But I got just going back, I look back what the Kansas City Chiefs and the Detroit Lions actually they started it and finished it. Kind of sort of laid out a blueprint almost to kind of hold our offense down at least a little bit. And if you look back at it, a lot of what they were doing, they were playing a lot of man-to-man and then blitzing Purdy, making him make quicker decisions because he already made quick decisions.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you put your best corner on Ayuk, and then because Debo ain't beating nobody's man-to-man.
No.
And so that's how they were able to stop us from scoring really high points or whatnot. So and that's kind of like I know the Jets do a lot of the palms coverage, which cover 3 and a lot of cover 4. But if Saleh is willing to place a little man and put sauce on Ayuk, I think I think yours because my score is kind of down there with yours in the low numbers there. So if they willing to do that, I think it'll have a low scoring game.
Big O, you brought something up about Saleh, though, that I'd forgotten about. Saleh's very stubborn about staying in his base defense. I do wonder if he stopped doing that since he left us.
Right. Like I said, if he's willing to place a man-to-man, which I think he will, because if you look at our last 2 games, which is Detroit and Kansas City, they had success doing that.
Did Robert Saleh come out of the base defense? Because he likes to keep 4 front and keep as much defense behind that 4 and trust him to pressure that quarterback no matter what. And he did that to us against the Chiefs and probably shouldn't have in that Super Bowl. That's the end of the year, and it's late. But the still is, Saleh's very disciplined. I call it discipline because he doesn't deviate. Because the fact is he believes in his program and he's going to leave it like it is and trust it. He will die on that ship if he has to. But he may have changed since back then. And maybe you're right. He's going to do exactly what you're talking about. That formula you mentioned?
That kind of sounds like Kyle Shanahan you're describing.
Yeah, well, him too sometimes. Shanahan's become a little more flexible, though. His trust issues have changed as far as his offense to some degree. And we witnessed him letting Brock play last year and depend upon his own devices because Shanahan, you know how he is with that collar. As soon as you mess up and go out, pull that choke to get you back in line, you know. But Brock Purdy was on his own on a few times, pretty much implementing his own program on a few times, and I'd never seen that before. But, you know, this league, you cannot have a quarterback that's not allowed to go out and beat you by himself. Same with the defense.
Right. You're right about that.
Yeah, Tommy Huxley's right. Saleh isn't the D coordinator, but Tommy, I would think that Saleh would probably still have. Maybe Saleh doesn't call the shots on D anymore. Maybe he's just the head coach. I forgot about that. Only offensive-minded coaches are head coaches, and they still run the offense. Come to think of it.
You got to believe he's going to have a lot to say. So he's going to have a lot to say over it, though, especially with him knowing Kyle. They've been in those meetings and things together. So he's going to have a lot of say so input on. I guarantee you, because his job is on the line.
He's going to. You know what though? What you just outlined, that is the formula to beat the 49ers. Go man, and pressure Brock as much as make decisions quicker than he wants to, and that could work.
I'm interested to see what they did to combat that over the offseason because I watched the preseason game when Debo out there played in his couple of series and they had the second string cornerbacks out there D'ing them up, playing man-to-man.
I know. He made a couple of plays, but he wasn't wearing them out, though, was he?
Debo, I think we were playing the Saints, and they were playing the Saints played us, went man-to-man a couple of times when we had our starters, Debo and them out there, and the guy broke up the pass, and the ball got in. Was that the Saints or that was the Raiders? Brock got intercepted from that tip ball that went to Debo.
Oh, which game was that? I think it was the Raiders, though. Because Debo hadn't looked bad until that final week for that one play. Hey, Debo runs a slant for me, or he runs out of the backfield on a jet sweep. I hate to embarrass him about Debo. I want to use you to your strengths. You cut across the middle of that field and get that timing right. All the men in America can't stop you coming through there. So I'm going to keep you doing that as much as possible, disguise that play here and there. But that's going to be your bread and butter for this season. How come, Coach? I can run routes.
That's why we drafted Kyle Wing and Pearsall, because they can beat man to man.
Ooh, Kyle Wing.
So I think Kyle Wing's going to be a X factor in this game that they're going to have to account for. That they don't have film on to account for.
Yes. Because did you see the Chiefs played? The Chiefs used Worthy. Is that say Worthy or Worthy? That speedster. Did you see him jet around that corner and into the end zone? We could use Collins like that. Yeah.
For sure. He's another. Use him just like we used Debo early in Debo rookie season.
And he's faster than Debo ever was. Although Debo could get through there though.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, man. Fam, what do you got for a score?
Well, Ronbo, I'm going to tell you right now, I got Jake Moody missing a couple of field goals.
Yeah, you gave me the score a minute ago. You said you down there what mine. What do you got?
Yes, I got Jake Moody missing a couple of field goals here.
Oh, come on, fam. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. I got it 23-16. We still going to win, but Jake Moody going to give us that scare early. He going to miss one early.
It went home, too. Oh, big O. You
23-16 and Ronbo, I got to get with you. I'm a season ticket holder, and so I wanted to get with you. I got some tickets I might want to give away, so I'm going to get your address and everything and email address, and we can work something out, and I maybe get some listeners some free tickets or something.
There you go. I'd love to be part of that. Okay. Big O, it might be a big win. You guys have a similar vibe. I love it. Big O.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you what, we'll get together on that, and I'll talk to you game day. And
yes, sir.
We'll exchange information. Big O, just go rombosports@gmail. Drop me a note, and we'll discuss that ticket giveaway.
All right, it sounds good.
rombosports@gmail. All right.
I'm writing it down now.
There you go.
All right, Rombo. Good talking to you. I'll catch up next time.
All right, Big O. Looking forward to it, fam.
Yes, sir.
Night, Big O. Oh, man. Hey, Brian Culp, give a shout out to Big Brian Culp, the man who made and designed this cap. Brian, good to hear from you. Tony A.T.L.
Ronbo, how you doing?
Tony, doing all right for a man who doesn't have enough faith in his team. I could be considered blasphemy, as I'm a little concerned. But Tony, the Jets are not a bad team.
No, they're not.
There's a reason for concern.
They revamped that offensive line. The offensive tackle that they drafted in the first round for Penn State was my second favorite offensive tackle coming out. But he's not going to start because they got they got Tyron Smith from the Cowboys in free agency.
That's right. So that's why they got better, because the Cowboys lost him, and he went to New York.
Yep, he's going to be protecting Aaron Rodgers' blind side. They got John Simpson from Baltimore at guard. Joe Tipman, who you and I both liked in the draft 2 years ago out of Minnesota, their second-round pick. He's starting now. And let's see, right guard is Elijah Vera Tucker, former first-round pick from USC.
Mm-hmm.
They got Morgan Moses, a long-time Washington Commanders player who played with Baltimore at right tackle. He's very good.
It's going to be hard to break through that fortress. Man.
I got a good defensive line, though. And Ronbo, did you mention the name Wes Schweitzer, one of their backups for the Jets, right? The backup guard.
Yeah, he's Schweitzer. Schweitzer's got some kind of hand thing going on. He missed practice. I don't know if he's going to be all right for game time. He may be, game day to day.
We drafted him.
Oh, really?
We drafted him in 2015, the same year Grady Jarrett came up with Atlanta. He's been a premier backup. He started 1 year for us, so in 2018, and at left guard, and he's better at right guard. So, yeah, we drafted him in Atlanta, and then he went on his way to the Jets.
Why'd you guys let him go, though? Casualty?
Because he played left guard, Ronbo, that left guard spot that we had a whole problem with ever since Super Bowl 51.
Okay.
He wasn't doing good at left guard, but when we played him at right guard, he did good. And I think the ownership, they heard the fan base getting on him, so he just went free agency when his contract was up.
You know, I'm Tony, do you remember any guards? I'm trying to think of guards that sometimes it takes them a little offensive lineman to finally mature to a level where you can appreciate them. I just wonder, when's the last time you thought you lost a offensive lineman that may have been in need a little more time? I'm trying to think if we ever had any with the 49ers. Usually by the time they left, everybody was just, joy goes with you and peace all around. Good Lord, I'm glad we're done with you. We let Mike McGlinchey stay on the team forever. McGlinchey's a good run blocker, no doubt about it. One of the best in the game. But he could not protect the quarterback to save his life. Not even average ability sometimes. And he went to Denver.
How are you doing with Denver?
Nobody has. I don't know what happened to him. I mean,
well, those checks are still rolling in, I'm sure.
Yeah. and Russ went down how many times? 50. Russell Wilson still. But you know what, Tony? It's his fault. Russell Wilson holds the ball too long. And I don't care who you are. You're going to go down. The offensive line you got. You're going to go down if you can't get rid of that ball quicker. I mean, that's what I like.
Speaking of which, I don't think we're going to see Russell Wilson on Sunday. He's got a calf problem. They re-aggravated. Now they're talking about you might see Justin Fields. And that changes our whole defensive dynamic.
Uh-oh.
I just say, edge rusher, stay outside. Don't let him get outside. Make him run inside.
Yeah, make him run inside.
Don't let him get outside.
He can't find people either. So you know what? It was 49 sacks for him last year and about 50-something for Russie. They both of them. I never knew this about Russ. Russ plays backyard football, and that was effective against the 49ers forever. It doesn't work when you leave the Hawks, though. So,
right. And we owe Justin Fields because next to the last game of the season, we were playing out the string. We went to Chicago, and they whipped our ass in the light snow, 37-17. Fields was talking trash.
Oh, no.
We're going to get him on Sunday.
As a quarterback, you should never talk trash. Like Aaron Rodgers, when
there ain't gonna be no snow outside.
Oh, man, and people are waiting for.
Speaking of payback, you know how the Cowboys got rid of Amari Cooper?
Yeah.
Guess who the Cowboys play on Sunday?
Oh, they play Amari with this new team.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Time for the payback. I hope he lights them up for 25, Ronbo.
But Amari got a little sluggish. He seemed Amari just didn't seem connected. When they let him go, he just seemed a little laid back to me. I didn't think he was engaged with the game. I thought Amari might have been too tired of playing or something.
He balled last year, though. He had the same numbers as Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah, he came back. Well, he needed to change the scenery, of which when he was with the Dallas Cowboys, I didn't know why, but yeah, I think you're right.
Huh?
So, and you know what? When they were talking about trading Amari to come to San Francisco, and Brandon would be on his way to Cleveland, of which Brandon would have nothing to do with that. I wasn't mad at that. I said, Amari Cooper?
Oh, yeah. And Amari probably would have taught Debo a couple tricks of the trade. That's going to be out the X factor on Sunday, by the way. Debo Samuel, in my opinion.
Maybe if they can spring him. I bet Robert Saleh knows how to deal with Debo probably, I'm guessing. So they're going to have they're going to sit down in a big room and figure out that defense. They've got to neutralize George Kittle and Debo. And Ayuk is something they're going to have to figure out. The 49ers, because you don't want Debo and Ayuk to get started. But if Ayuk is doing a good job, they're going to have a sauce on Ayuk, I'm pretty sure. Jawan Jennings is still running around. I don't know what the 49ers are so hard to figure out. Kyle can do any number of things to change the trajectory of where that offense is going at any point in the game.
Yeah,
We'll
I
see.
got some bad news for Cleveland, though. Good news for Dallas. It looks like Jedrick Willis, former first-round pick for Cleveland, he's going to be out because of a knee. And their right tackle, these are both their bookends, Jack Conklin, he may be out because of a knee. But the good thing is, the right tackle, DeJuan Jones, who they drafted 2 years ago,
Yep.
he's like 6'8", 374. He's pretty good.
Damn.
374.
Oh.
Yep. I remember he played at Ohio State. And then they got journeyman James Hudson playing at the other tackle. So,
No, but you're
Watson, get rid of the ball.
Yeah. This is the Cowboys? No, wait a minute.
That's for Cleveland.
Cleveland, oh yeah. See, he may, with the protection you just lined up, Deshaun Watson may have a little time back there. I don't know. Oh, Jesus.
Yep, and here's some good news for the Detroit Lions, which they don't care anyway because they're going to be mad, breathing fire. Colin Cowherd talked about this today. The Rams are shuffling. They got all kind of offensive line problems. They got a guard playing tackle, a second-year guy playing center, and a couple other miscues. I said, oh, this is going to be great. This is going to be great.
If that turns into a bloodbath, oh, my God.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Michael
Ronbo, it ain't going to be like the playoff game. It ain't going to be no. It's going to be a blowout. I really believe it's going to be a blowout.
I hope so.
Detroit going
I really do.
to blow them back to the play.
Yeah, but Michael Catanzaro, about Watson, his dad just passed away, and so he may not be in the game. So
Deshaun
Dallas, just Deshaun Watson. So Dallas may have got a break there. I don't know who the Browns' second-string quarterback is. But
they got oh no, they can't play him. They better put in Tyler Huntley.
They got Huntley. And
they put in Jameis Winston. I can see.
That's right. They got Jameis.
Oh my God.
Oh, Jameis.
Yeah.
I never said an INT that I didn't like to throw. Tony, give me the score. Your game and the 49ers game, if you like. We got to go. What do you got?
You're not going to believe what I'm going to say about y'all's game. I think the score of y'all's game is going to be 23-14, a lower scoring game.
I know.
The over-under is 43.5.
I know.
San Francisco 23, Jets 14. In my game, let's go with 16-0 in my game.
Yeah,
shutout.
Wait, who are you playing? You're playing Pittsburgh. Tell you you guys play Sunday. Sunday's gonna be some fun viewing all day long. God. All right.
I'll be putting in the chat. I said, what's the over-under on Matthew Stafford's picks? 2.5? I said, it should be 3.5 because I think he's going to throw 4 and get benched.
Do they put betting lines up for errors? If they do, boy, let's talk about money, because everybody who does not like giving players is going to get in on that line. Stafford, over under 3 INTs.
So Deshaun Watson's father just died, Ronbo?
Yeah.
Said Deshaun Watson's father just died?
Well, that's what Michael says, yeah. I haven't read that myself, but yeah.
Oh, man, Jameis Winston.
He's number 2?
Well, the Cowboys lost a lot of defensive players, so let's see what happens. I hope they get their butts.
Hey,
Tony, they got a tough schedule.
Yeah, but Tony, I tell you what, no matter Watson or not, that Cleveland defense, Cowboys ain't going nowhere. And, well, I don't know if Cleveland can score any points, but it's going to be a long day for Dallas if they think they're going to go in and run over that defense.
Even got one of the best offensive lines in football.
Man.
So 1 or 2 of the starters may be out.
Oh, man. Anyway. All right, Tony. Good luck Sunday. I'll be rooting for you. Hope you get this. And
good luck Sunday, sir. And I'll talk to you Sunday. And Ronbo.
Yeah.
Tell Kyle run the ball.
Yeah, well,
run Jordan Mason. Gas him. Y'all can gas the Jets.
All right. Have a great night, Tony. I'll see you shortly.
Take care, sir.
You too. Thank you. Oh, man. Well, there he goes. Tony always brings up the encore. And fam, I'll tell you what. You know what? We're doing a scores tonight, so Sundays we'll just sit back and watch and learn and laugh. And then Monday night I'll see that, and here we go. 1, 2, they're coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door. I'm not going to have a nightmare. Freddy Krueger's not going to get me. I'll be ready Monday. Damn! Please, and thank you for this controversy film. Always appreciate it. Thank you so much. And please subscribe because we're going to be looking for you game time. All right? And everything else we love to do. We'd like you to get in there and call and let us know what you think. I love collecting opinions. Even you, Big Show, hide now. I'm going to go give you a PM right now, Big Show, because I know your vacation's over. You only took a week's-long vacation, right? Brett, by the way, if you didn't hear, Big Show, Brandon Ayuk signed. A Niners! Smooth! Have a good night, fam. Let me see you Monday. Hope Smooth's okay. He is.